One second. Yo, what's happening, chat? What's up, guys? What's the story? 1 second. Look good? Do I look? Do I talk nice? Like you saw me? No? Do I talk nice? No, I don't. No. What's up, guys? How's things? We've got Connor. What Connor's first and seconds? I think that'd be the first time ever. 2 Connors up and going. Stinberg. Diesel, what's happening, guys? It's Toma. Hello. Victor. Thank you, by the way, Victor, for that video. That was very nice of you, man. That was awesome to watch. Hello, Stinberg. How are you, man? Guys, 1 second. I'm putting up an Instagram post. Join VDC. Virtual the Rift Champion of the world. Your top is nice. You like my top, Jack? Do I look good? Do you like my top? Like, it's nice and green, isn't it? Bored as shit at work right now. You're working from home, Stinberg? Oh, you have to be top. Oh, that's what you meant. I thought you were on about my t-shirt. I was like, okay. Yo, what's up, Zavario? Overheating problem? Not really. The overheating problem with the T300, like, you can force the fans to be on. I never did that with mine, but I did notice over a period of time, maybe after like an hour of constant drifting, the wheel would still, how would I say, lack of, it wouldn't rotate as nicely. It would be different force feedback. What was that weird glitch? Did you guys see that in stream? Was that a weird glitch in stream? I don't know. Zookeeper, UK time, so 4:30 GMT, or 4:30 PM GMT 0, so that's UK Irish time. Is it 0? Or is it +1? Are we still +1? No, I think we're 0. I don't know. What's up, Breaker? Shadow banned? I don't know. It shouldn't be. We didn't ban anyone on this recently. What's up, Pavel Stimberg? You have your shop open during business. Probably weird. Oh, you're based in Austin? Are you? Are you over Austin, Texas? That was a weird glitch. So you guys saw that too. That was weird. I don't know what that was about. Unless my computer's taking a massive. Right, 1 second. One second, folks. You know, let's do a. Can I not do? Oh, hang on. Let's go back to my normal font that I usually use. No, not what I want. There we go. There we go. Alright, shared. You decided to watch on Twitch instead of YouTube. No problem, Axic. Well, that's the thing. I'm not sure. Should I prioritize Twitch or YouTube yet? Obviously, Twitch has the lesser amount of followers. YouTube with the greater number. After 2-3 hours straight playing, you lose FFP. Yeah, so I have that exact problem, Zavario, with my old T300, and I had it with the T500. The belt wheels suffer from it badly. You can upgrade a fan. I did buy a fan for my T500 and I never installed it. There are a few mods. Frenetic Effects mod, really enjoying it. Oh, no problem at all, Breaker. Glad it's helping you out, man. What's up, Daniel? How's things? Stinberg? 8 hours north of Kansas City, Missouri. We got the same storm. We're actually used to this shit. Alright, okay. Yeah, man, it sucks. I see a lot of people struggling with snow and stuff. I saw, I got up one morning for like work, and I seen on Twitch, who was streaming? Was it S-Fan? S-Fan was streaming and they were rescuing Trainwreck. That was obviously, it was like stressful for those guys because they were trying to find food and shit, like. But yeah, I was kind of mad actually. Yet again, you're on and I'm not home. I'm sorry, Jordan. I mean, it kind of sucks for you because you're like what, California? You're in California, right? California dreaming. Such a winner's day. Guys, are we good on stream? Is everything alright? I'm gonna see if Reese wants to join on Discord a little bit later. Reese has been putting in a shit ton of time in the last couple of days, guys. I'm not even kidding. So I'm expecting Reese to do good at this one, guys. Reese, by the way, is my Project Academy teammate. He's the other guy, or he's my teammate who drives the other S15 in VDC. Great driver. Probably one of the guys I've known the longest time on PC stuff. Known him for years. That's cool. Let's go shoot him a quick message. Hey, okay. Rightio. Right, what's the chat? What are you guys saying? Dude, this playlist is so freaking chill. I'm like so happy with it. This is the type of music that I think should be stream music, right? Proper chill, like, you know, bop your head at. Obviously not drum and bass. At a shop, well-laid project. Oh, nice, Jordan. It should be 1 PM to me for you tomorrow. Probably Zoo. Depends on your time zone. It would probably, it's usually like, what, 10 PM, like Eastern time, like New York time, if you're like 4 to 5 hours behind. When you're talking releasing on the VDC Project Car C370C, had to be around. Why is that? The model on it is not the greatest, and the interior isn't great either. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, guys. I'm a perfectionist, and when I release something, I want it to be good. Get me? And that Z needs work anyway, because unfortunately, the data on that car is a tiny bit outdated. It does need to be, you know, modernized a tiny bit. Oh, you're New Zealand. Ah, 1 P. You mean 1 AM? Wait, are you like 12 hours or like 20 hours or something? Nice song. Yeah, no, and I completely agree. It's proper chill. What's up, William? How's things? You should put on lo-fi hip hop. It's very chill. Yeah, lo-fi is quite good. I use so I subscribe to Epidemic Sounds, which is like you sign your Twitch, your YouTube, your Instagram, your Facebook all to it, and you pay like €10 a month or whatever, and you get completely royalty-free music. So like I literally have Spotify open, and I have about at least 400 or 500 songs I can select from, without any DMCA or anything like that stuff. Yo, Heathen Drive Chop Chop, dude. I say it to you once when I join your stream, and you haven't dropped it since. Well. Anyway, how am I gonna deal with this? Right, guys, let's join the server. I don't really think there's much for me to do. So I check my settings. I have it in sequential mode, right? We're in sequential mode. Should check. I don't think I did any driving there. Yeah, we're in sequential, and my graphics settings are turned down, aren't they? Because we will have to struggle. Yeah, good, folks. Right, guys, let's join this server. I love you. It's 9:44 AM Saturday now, and it's for me 8:44. So yeah, you guys are like 23 hours. Is that right? Or 25 hours ahead? 9:44 AM, and for me right now it's 8:45 at night. That's interesting. Oh, it's 12 hours. Yeah, so you're like what, 12 or 13 hours ahead. What's up, Alana? You make a video on the property tune drift cars? Yes, Evo, it's definitely my plans. But the last couple of weeks have been super busy, so I've just been doing like the bare minimum content creation. And yeah, for sure we'll catch up on a lot of that stuff very, very soon, guys. Don't you worry. We'll do a lot of probably share my screen. We've got the foot cam back as well, folks. Frame rate right now is in the 40s, so let's see what this is like. I'm here for the feet. Look at my socks! The cuddles. You're not going to get any of that here, man. Definitely not any cuddles. I can't deal with cuddles. Got me? Want me to turn on the music, folks? I should probably turn that down a tiny bit. Spotify, stop being on my top screen. Spotify, let's turn it down, boy. Guys, what was your week like? No, Alan has set up all the commands to do hugging and stuff. Why is my megawatts of RAM maxed out? Legit, my RAM right now is maxed out. I don't know why. Dude, I always have issues with computers. Yeah, literally 16 gigs of my RAM are maxed out. I might buy RAM, guys. I might buy RAM. Not for right now, but I definitely probably need to upgrade RAM in the future. Server is private, Oscar. We are practicing for VDC, so this server is not accessible. Buy your GPU. Why you're selling your 3070 already? Oh wait, dude, I don't. Hang on. No, wait, I figured out why. 1 second, guys. Oh, the 2070. 1 second, guys. Yeah, no, sorry, it's loaded on pictures. I'm a fucking idiot. FPS comp. And the Setter Corsa is on FPS. Okay, I was wondering why I had reflections and all the fancy bits and pieces. Turn on performance mode. Yes, it's a good show. I should probably do that. Just started the build. Your TR160 rig today. What brand is that? TR160 Track Racer? Why? No, then there's no need to reset the tap. You could just leave it count if you really want to keep it. Unless you really want to reset it, but like otherwise it's just going to be literally one tap per stream. Guys, if you have any ideas of commands to add, whether it be like a counter, like what that tap is, like it could be something else, number of times it crashed or something like that. Throw some ideas. That's some funny commands. I would love to do commands where, like, for example, if I have the wrong screen open. You know, I like to do that quite often. That you guys could send a command or type a command in chat and it would notify me by sound. But I think that would get bad. Right, let's do the first run of the night. We gotta get some decent runs in because we do have VDC tomorrow. Oh, we're dead. Didn't. Okay. Never mind. Ignore that. Let's start again. Okay, you guys didn't see anything there. Nothing bad happens. If I was really like, okay, well, if that's the case, Stinberg, add 1 to that because we just died very badly there. Gudo command, how many times Gudo calls Alan beautiful? Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. Gudo would love that. I'll message Gudo that he has the control over that command. What's the stream like, guys? Is it butter smooth? No, we got off the track again. I always go off the track there. Try and make a death one, Alana. Because we would have died badly there. Like, the car got literally stuck in the wall. He said chop chop. Logitech or Thrustmaster? Cloud, it really depends what your plans are. If you want to do, like, if you have an experience of sim drifting already, like maybe on Forza, Gran Turismo, and you like drifting, go with a Thrustmaster. It's not 100% worth it. If you are completely new and you're not really sure if this is what you want to do, Logitech is fine. But if yeah, no, if you want to, okay, dogs are barking. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Yeah, if you want to do, you know, if you're quite serious about it, get a Thrustmaster, spend the extra few dollars. It's probably 100% worth it, you know. Okay, that was a fucking sweet lead run. Really happy with that. I wonder. T300, my bad, man. T300 is probably the one to get. T300 or is it TMX or TX? TX is the better one. So they're the two options that you have. They're pretty much the same. One's for Xbox, one's for mostly PlayStation, but they both work on the PC. Good luck tomorrow, Alan. Thank you, Scotty. Thank you, man. Look good here in Canada. Getting it in G93, but not really sure. Well, it really depends what kind of money you have, dude. Like, if you think you'd like to do, who's this? Is this Element or is it Severiuk? What's Severiuk? Why is he running super high right out in the front? That's interesting. Oh my god. Oh yeah. How did I get into drifting? I want to, but I don't know if I should buy a car or a sim. So Anis, it really depends. Ansys, sorry. It really depends, you know, like, yeah, you could buy a real life car, but if you like video game stuff, right? Like if you like playing video games, you're playing Forza or whatever already, you might be better off just spending a little bit of extra money and getting a nice sim for yourself. It might save you a lot down the line. Of course, if you have the opportunity to go off and do the real life stuff like super easily, so for example, if you have access to a race circuit nearby, or if you have, you know, there's a lot of things about a real car people forget about. Like, for example, the amount of cost to get a real car up and going, even the cheap one, is probably the twice or 3 times that of an actual sim. Kind of get me? So it really depends on your budget, what you want to do, and if you can afford it. Full socks? What? Oh, it stays so smooth. Oh, thanks, Brian. Thank you very much as well, Jeremy. I've seen that comment as well there. Who's this? Is this Hayden? This is Winters, is it? Yeah, it's Winters. Give him a follow on Twitch, guys. Oh, I got tapped in the back. No, Michael, that car was sold. Yeah, we sold that. Yeah, we sold that what, 2 weeks ago. Dude. There we go. We got names. Oh, it's Winters. I saw him doing that to other people. How could he? Gonna try and get me back? Oh, we're spinning. Oh, fuck. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Not really. If I'm able to purchase your tuning setup to use on my cars, not right now. Maybe in the future, Jeremy. And even then, like, so I spent a long ass time learning how to set up cars. So, I don't know how I would do it. Honestly, I don't know, would I monetize it, or I don't know if I would just keep it a secret. You kind of get me? And the thing is, to be honest, with the changes that I make, there's not one specific setup. Do you get me? It's like, it's the procedure of setting up a car for a specific track. So, I mean, I can't just give a setup and just say, oh yeah, that's perfect, off you go. It's like, there's one for a specific track, you know? It's kind of like the real world. Or it's kind of like racing, you know? Winters, I gave you a shout out, man. I said to people to go check out your Twitch, you know, you're a streamer. You're a cam girl. Not really. Can you say top 3 pedals for sim drift? Pedals are not that important for sim drifting, Depress. I have these Fanatec's, I've had them for like 10 plus years. And they seem to be doing me quite well. No, put wheels in the dirt! Ticon, no! It's super time consuming. I mean, like, it's the same if you were doing circuit racing and you had a setup that was gaining you like 2 seconds or 2/10 of a second per lap. I mean, you want to keep that secret close to yourself, right? Now, if someone was to offer you freaking $500, you might let the secret go. Oh, wait, there's Ticon. Sorry, Tiki. But yeah, I don't know. I have to. It really depends. I don't know. I'll have to have a think about it and see what really is the best process with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure there's a lot of. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll just do videos. Logitech pedals would be fine for drifting, honestly. Yeah. Gotta say, once lockdown's lifted, I'm going to drift experience Mandelo. Yeah, that's good. That's probably a good way to do it, man. I think there's a lot of the basics people could probably learn when it comes to setup stuff for sure, and I'll definitely look into that. The basics I think are important for people to learn. I just yeeted him off the track. Dude, I have terrible frame rates right now. It's horrendous. I might reduce my graphics, guys. Give us a second. Need 1,000 hours on Forza 7. And 500 hours on AC. Dude, you need to like quadruple that. I had, back in the day on Forzas, I think I had maybe 3,000 to 4,000 hours on each Forza. Like Forza 2, Forza 3, Forza 4. And then on R Factor, I probably had another few thousand hours, maybe 2,000 to 3,000 hours. On LFS, I probably had maybe 600 or 700 hours. And on AC, I'm currently on 2,000 hours. So, I'm probably upwards of about, how many hours do I have? Probably 10,000, 15,000. LFS though. Actually, I've driven the new patch of LFS. Okay, sorry guys, I need to reduce my graphics because it is a bit it's a bit laggy right now, and I need to kind of get as much of the FPS as I need. So the game is going to look crappier and crappier, unfortunately, folks. Hopefully, we'll get a more consistent kind of performance with the game, and that might help us. Let's try that. The new patch Tafa has like 60 plus degrees of steering angle for the GTR cars. You know, the race versions of the cars. Like, yeah. What's up, Live Fast? Do you have the facilities for that big man? What? What's big man? I'm confused. Do you think... Wait. For real? Yeah, man. Yeah, Tafa. Check it out. Oh, the tires from... Yeah, they've adjusted the tires so that you can put any tire on the race cars. Reese with the save. Big man thing in it. Big man, yeah, hello, yeah. You've 2,000 hours on your truck sim too. Yeah, you should give it a try, Tafa. Oh yeah. Tires. Good luck with this round of VDC. Thank you, VFX and Holzner. I don't know if he's in the server right now, is he? Oh, he is. Comms in the game will be easier, no cap qualifying stuff at least. Actually, I've driven it. The car is a lot of fun. Like, you could do some pretty baller stuff, and especially with the whole Ackerman adjustment you can do on LFS. Yeah, it certainly makes it more enjoyable for sure. Reese death counter. Reese doesn't really crash, to be honest. Oh, he got me on the line. Oh, dude, not the greatest of chase runs, but it's proper sketch. Why do I not use shoes? Because my feet are too big for these pedals. When I have my shoes on with these pedals, they're just too big. I need to adjust the plate. So the bottom plate here that I'm tapping with my foot, I need to remove that so that my feet drop down. Does that make sense? Or what are you doing, Reese? Do you want me to lead or chase? So, or else raise the pedals. So I probably need to custom mount these. But I don't know. I might get new pedals. I'm not really sure. The thing is, pedals are not that important anyway. What's up, Jeremy? What are you saying, man? Is this your server? No, it's not my server. This is a private server, guys. So, because we're practicing for VDC, which is tomorrow, chat, you guys can't access this unless you have a VDC license. But we will try and host a proper, like, open server like we did last Wednesday. Soon again. Okay, better run. Okay, I'm going way too wide. I need to figure that out. Tell Reese he smells and to drive with me. Dude, Reese has been putting on hours for VDC this weekend. Must like this track a lot more than the last one. Dude, I for some reason I find it hard on this track to actually talk and drift at the same time. Like other tracks, I can chat and talk, but for some reason this one requires just a little bit more thinking power. VDC, what is that and how do you get one? A VDC is the Virtual Drift Championship. It's like the top level drifting on a set of Corsa. Probably top level drifting of all simulator drifting games. So highest level of freaking CarX. It's like the top level of AC drifting. Fact, it's like Formula D or it's like the World Championship. Join sim racing streamers. I'm not sure what that one is. Try and do a lead run here. Yeah, I enabled performance mode and I gained like 2 FPS straight away. By the way, guys, sorry if the stream looks a bit choppy or like a bit lower on the quality end. I've had to really reduce the graphics because the amount of cars on the server right now. Like super populated. Craziest thing I've seen in VDC? Craziest thing you've seen in VDC? It was probably there was a guy before, I don't think he drives in VDC anymore, and he had a C7 Corvette. Well, actually, before I even competed in VDC, he had a 370Z, and he would set the animation so that when he was on the start line, he would like that movie like Crazy Taxi, or like you know that movie Taxi, where like she would press a button and the car would just like transform into like a crazier car. It was like there was a guy and he's 370Z, he would like press a button and then the car would like gain a rear spoiler and a front splitter and like rear splitter and side skirts. It was pretty crazy. That's probably the craziest thing I've seen in VDC. It was just that guy's car. Also there was someone else's car as well, which is quite nuts as well, which was a Saab with a 4-rotor and a big weird wing. I think my craziest experience in a sim competition on AC was witnessing a guy speed hack. That was probably the craziest thing I've ever seen, like, or witnessed in not in VDC. It wasn't in VDC. It was in a different competition, and this guy was caught speed hacking. That was probably that's probably the nuttiest, honestly. Enzi says T-Con. Dude, the year that T-Con freaking killed everyone, it was certainly like that for a while, alright. I was like, fuck, how are we gonna have to catch up to this guy, or how are we gonna beat this guy? And you should get a really overkill PC with a 3090 and a RYZEN Hyperthread Threadripper. I would love a crazy PC. I was contemplating for a while maybe getting like a second PC with a lower end graphics card and stuff and running that as a streaming PC. But like I think I would just be better off just going something a bit more of a high tier, one single PC that's higher tier and that can do everything and not really have any issues. I think that's probably the best way to do it. Because I don't really think you need a streaming PC anymore per se, especially with the quality of NVIDIA, NVINC and stuff like that. Oh, sorry, Reese. See? What's Russell doing? Russell trying to go back up the track. What's my opinion on Dwayne McKeever? Dwayne's a great buddy of mine, man. Fantastic driver. He has a driving style that, like, I think confuses people into thinking. What I mean is, like, his driving style is confuses people. They think that he's not going to be able to do good, but he's the type of driver that, like, kind of adapts to the scenario, like a pro driver should. And so, yeah, he's brilliant. And he knows how to set up a car as well. I've driven his S13 and I was pretty impressed. You can get a baller PC and you get to use a current one as a streaming one. You probably use 2600 to X264. Probably. Yeah, I know. I need to really look into it and figure out what I want to do. We'll figure something out. For maximum proximity or beeline or close proximity mimic. Yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting one, NZ, right? Because, like, this track, I think you need a bit of mixture of both, right? Like, you need a mixture of both styles of chase driving, I think. So, I don't know, are they going to kind of specify where they want us to be, where they want us to be kind of aggressive, or do they want us to just say, look guys, look, just, you know, do what you need to do, basically. They're probably, yeah. Mimic track, yeah, it's quite likely that is the case, NZ, to be honest. Was there anything you could do in life? What would it be and not included drifting? If drifting wasn't a competitive sport, so like I would do some sort of competition for sure, but if drifting never had a competitive sport, I would probably end up doing like rallycross. I think rallycross was something I would like to do. Or circuit racing, GT3, I think I could see myself doing that type of stuff. You know, I'm putting wheels in the grass. See, like, the problem with the mimicking though, NZ, like, if you try to mimic someone into that outer clipping point that's right in front of me, it's like, you're more likely to put wheels in the grass. You're better off just going straight to wheel to wheel. How was LFS on DD? It was pretty nice, man. It was really nice. And I think I had it on 1080 degrees as well. I like turned it all the way up. For no reason whatsoever. I don't think Reese has seen my message. I might shoot him a message here on. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, yeah, I need a bit of work to do on this track or this corner or this game or this car. It's on the forum, Taffa. You go into the forum, I think it's under one of their patch things. 1 second, guys. Offered rallying? I don't think I do rallying. Rono. I don't think I would do rallying per se. I would do rallycross. Would I leave it? It depends on the situation, but I'm too deep into, I suppose, drifting right now. You kind of get me to kind of like just leave it. I don't know if I could leave it per se. Yeah, it's a tricky one. That's a tricky one. I suppose you kind of get what I'm saying, right? Like, you're invested so much into it right now. It's kind of hard. I would love to do rallycross. Like, I wanted to get like an FIA license and do some sort of rallycross event at some time. I wish there was a proper rallycross game. That's what I'm saying. And like Dirt Rally 2.0 is very good. I haven't used it with the direct drive with rallycross. I don't think. Or maybe I have. I think I have. But it's just, I don't know, it just doesn't feel the greatest. The thing with rally is that I just think it's just too dangerous. That sounds a bit weird, and I would still probably end up doing it, and I'd probably still not really get that bothered by doing it, but yeah. The great thing about having a short car is that I just aim for doors and it's usually fine. True! Very true. And even if I aim for your door, NZ, I generally am passing you out in the rear. Now, if you're chasing someone like like maybe Brandon in his JZX90, you're kind of onto a winner, or even Yuna in his BMW. What's up, Charlie? How's things? I'm not saying drifting is a dangerous sport, but rallying is very... Yeah, drifting isn't that dangerous really at all. It's just jamming with the follow. Thank you, Damien. Welcome to the channel, man. You would not leave drifting? No, I don't think I would leave it, Alana. But like, if I got the opportunity of making a lot more money, per se, and doing a sport that I do like, which is rallycross. I do like the idea of rallycross. Then I could see myself doing it. Get me? If I was able to make a living out of motorsport that I enjoyed, like, I don't think I would do Formula 1 or something like that. I do think I would. But I wouldn't leave drifting forever. Like, if you put that onto me, I don't think that's a realistic thing, because I'll always still come back to it. But if I did have to leave it for good, I probably would. If I got the job in it to do something else. Oh Jesus! Do I know Ross? No, I don't know a guy named Ross. Alan wants muddy drifting. Dude, and I freaking hate mud. And I hate getting, like, rained on. My uncle used to do rallying, not anymore though, because he crashed, got paralyzed from waist down. Ouch! I'm sorry to hear that, man. Oh, Ross Barr. Yeah, I know a guy named Ross Barr. I haven't met him in years. I haven't talked to him in years. Probably, maybe 3 years, I think. Yeah, with 2 hours, right? Ross Barr with 2 hours. Rain and living in Ireland don't mix. And I would never leave Ireland. I'd always live here. I love this country too much. Brady Densoms with the follow. Thank you, Brady. Welcome to the channel, man. Or Bray, sorry. Bray, my bad. What's up, Arthur? How you doing, man? What's up, bro? You probably been asked me times about a T300 after watching your friends. How do you find the DD over the T300? So the difference you found between your T300 and Logitech G29 920 or whatever, the Logitech G series, it's like a similar kind of upgrade from the DD to the from the T300 to the DD. So I kind of got a similar gain in experience, gain in confidence. Does that make sense? So I went from a T300 at 900 degrees to a Cinemagic M10 also at 900 degrees. And what I noticed was that I found a lot more confident for transitions. Like as if I had more grip. Does that make sense? So I think that's probably like a similar feeling that you would have received when you would have changed from the Logitech to the T300. Pretty confident it would be. Getting terrible frames right now. Wonder is that guy's car messing me up again. Yo, what's up, Simon? How you doing, man? Question: how do you use your controller with this game? What do you mean controller? Do you mean like a gamepad, like an Xbox controller? What's up, Ashim? How you doing? Welcome. I'm doing good, Artem. So if you were offered 400,000 euro in a big house in America, would you stay in Ireland to go? 400,000 euros. That's not a lot of money in America. Is that? I don't know. House in America. To be honest, the houses in America aren't that expensive. That's probably not really a great deal, to be honest. Houses, like, if it depends on America too. If you go to Florida, you can buy houses for like less than $100,000, and they're pretty nuts looking. I don't think I would ever live in America unless I always had a great opportunity. A free goddamn house? Lana, it would probably take us a year to buy a house in America. Like, you could buy it with cash straight up. Very affordable to buy houses in America. There's like houses going for stupid cheap in America. It's nuts. PS4 controller and PC. Damien, that's a tricky one. I don't really have much experience using gaming controllers on the Assetto Corsa. Generally, they don't work out that well, but there are people using them. But they have had to do a lot of setup, and there's a lot of playing around. It's not like Forza or Gran Turismo. Does that make sense? It's not really set up that way. Understeering. Hard games with the follow. Mr. Vroom with the follow. Thank you, guys. Welcome to the channel, man. Which steering would you recommend after the G29? Thrustmaster T300. One, two. Fuck. User settings. Voice and video. One, two. Tuesday's video. I don't know. I moved to America. At my house out here, 500k to 1 million. Ooh. Wait, I suppose people in the States, you guys probably would have a better idea, right? Like, I was taught. Oh, I was thinking like maybe in Florida it's a bit cheaper, or Texas and stuff like countries, counties, states like that, right? Later, Arono. See you, man. Thank you. How much did your sim cost? It would cost me period over time. So, I don't know, like 4,000 at most. Some of the stuff was sponsored, some of the stuff I paid for myself. Some of the stuff I've had for freaking years. So... LA, New York, yeah, I bet, right? Lucy Goosey with a tier 1 sub. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, dude. Welcome to the channel, dude. Have you resubbed? No, that's your first month, or your first sub. Thank you, dude. Lucy, Goosey, Goosey, Lucy. Give me a bit of raid a couple weeks ago. I just come in and say thank you. Oh, no, yeah, I remember that raid. All good, dude. Hope you're doing well, man. Fellow Irish streamer. Yeah, dude, that's sick. I don't think there's many Irish streamers of sim racing and stuff. I don't really think there's that many. There might be quite a few, quite a handful, but I don't know if there's a decent amount with decent followers, like or a high amount of followers, should I say? Like Lawrence the Suspect, probably the other Irish guy that I know that streams quite a lot. He streams more often than he used to. Now, like before, he usually do his video content and stuff. Now he does mostly streaming. See ya, man. Thanks, dude. Peace. You gifted a sub to Alana. And two gifted subs. Thank you, Goosey, man. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you, man. I think we should go and live the Irish culture dream in America, Sham. If only it was that simple, dude. Sorry, Igor, I don't speak Portuguese, dude. But you're saying something about Adriel. Okay, you can't do that initiation on this track. Lesson learned. Trying to get a sim drifty with Thrustmaster PS4 wheel. You recommend not the... I'm not sure what you mean, Asham. I'm sorry, dude. Are you trying to find a steering wheel for PS4? Oh, you've G29? A G29 is fine for most places, but it really depends on what game and what you're trying to do, man. Still on the grass line, I see. Probably, yeah. Oh, flicking it in. These cars fast in straight line. Okay, VD sold a lot there. You live in London. I didn't. It wasn't necessarily sponsored, Arthur. It was simply just because I won a championship, and so because of that I got a steering wheel. So I won EDC, and with that prize I won a this steering wheel, SimMagic M10. So that's what I received. So that was the only thing that I've gone for free on the sim rig, is the steering wheel. Everything else I've paid for myself. Dude, I keep falling off the track there. Sucks. No BY, it's not possible, man. I'm sorry. This car is private. So these cars, guys, that you see on the track right here, these are all private. These are competition cars that are like, you know, you wouldn't be able to have access to. This track will probably be public after this weekend stuff. Track will be. I'm leading the championship at the moment, Arthur, if that's what you're asking, man. I need to stop doing that, man. It just doesn't work. That type of initiation. Back in a minute. All good, man. Do. I need to do some work on this car setup, guys. I'll probably end up doing that off stream. Negative focus with the Prime sub. Thank you, Negative. I appreciate it, dude. Dude, I need to do a lot of work with the emotes and all of that stuff because I'm pretty sure we have more emote slots now, which is sick. Thank you everyone with the subs, guys. That's much appreciated. And I have to update the badges as well. New comes near to this VDC cars. You can download them. They're available. We got even had a Prime sub going. Yeah, I should remind people. Hey guys, if you have a Twitch or if you have a Amazon Prime account, you can assign your Twitch account to it, and then you can have a free Prime sub that you can use on the stream. But you don't have to. I don't expect it. But I'm just saying you have that option. I don't know how. I don't understand how streamers have like the nerve to like beg for Prime subs. You kind of get me? I don't know. It's kind of mad. Okay, Winters, whatever suits you, bud. One second, guys. Let's just check something. What the fuck? Okay, there we go. If yeah, make sure to sub the Winters. What he's saying. Who said that? Jack? Okay, Jack. Okay, fair enough. No. Okay, so what I want to do? Oh yeah, I want to make a quick little change. Sorry. Okay, there we go. Good, good. And one last change I want to make. Aaron the Racer with a follow. Thank you, Aaron. Oh, there was an option for a Prime sub. Awesome. Oh, yeah, I've had Prime as well for a while. I've never actually used it even on Twitch myself, so I should probably make use of it, you know? Give it to someone that needs it or would like it. You improved the CarX version of the Pro Drift Academy League? Oh, nice one, Tandem. Feel free to share with me on Discord, dude. I'd love to. I want to start sharing people's like recreations of our cars in other games. You know, like if someone has a pretty accurate version or even just a pretty decent version of the Pro Drift cars on like Forza or something, I'd love to give it a share on even on Instagram. You might have seen that we had shared a FR Legends video. Obviously, guys, if you can try and like get as close as possible to the actual car, that'd be sick. Try not have competing brands if possible. Well, of course, it's all down with what's possible in the game, right? You can adjust the caster and shit. Are you... Oh, the GT cars and LFS? Yeah, you've tried it? Yeah, man, it's sick, isn't it? It's really good. That corner is going to be havoc. My nan has Prime. I'll get her to sim drifting. 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna. Oh, whoops. How do I do this again? Performance mode. Yes. Some extra frames. Same lever with different brands. Dude, Tandem, if you do exclamation point Discord, you can get into the Discord channel that we have. Dude, I cannot set that up right at all. I don't know why. Thank you, Paddington. I'm just gonna call you Tom. You know Georgie or Gocha? I know of him. I've never driven or competed with him. He's baller S15, SR20, VVL, Neo VVL. What's up, Tony? What's up, man? How you doing? It doesn't matter how many times I turn left, he keeps pushing me right. Cute socks, thank you, Dank. I like my socks too. Aren't they fancy? I have like polka dotted ones too, which I was thinking about wearing on stream, but I think it might be a hole at the top of it, so I don't know if it's a good idea. Nasio, I think he was on about LFS, about changing caster. I think Taffa was playing LFS with caster and stuff. What? Thrustmaster wheel. T300 if you're playing on PS4, man. I don't know. I don't know much about PS4 to be honest, dude. I wouldn't have much knowledge. Nice socks. I like them too. I think they're sick. I mean, you guys can still see them, right? Is that what you're talking about? Is there anything funny? No, no, you can, guys. Guys, what do you think of this track? What do you think? Is it cool? Do you like it? Would you like to try and drive it? Hopefully it might be released next week. Hopefully the guys from VDC will release it next week. Damn it. We're getting understeer, under. Half the young ones at HyperX joined these servers. Port call and it's on the back of an IS-200. Oh wow, okay, that's I've actually seen those servers, right? A buddy of mine, my spotter Declan, he's joined those servers before for the crack. Be funny. Last corner is super tricky. I just haven't put enough time into it right now to kind of really figure out. I need to do more practice to try and make sure that I have it nailed, you know? I'll keep dropping wheels there. It's so easy to do it. Whoa! You see, the thing is, you have two options with that corner. Either you fire it in hard and hope that, you know, you stay alive, or like you back off, take it super easy and guarantee that you get it right. You get me? It's very difficult, very challenging. Sad kiwi fruit with the follow. Thank you, kiwi fruit. Assume you're from New Zealand. T300 over T500? Yes, Darks, I would say so. I think for the money you could buy a T300 nowadays, it makes more sense, honestly. Brand new steering wheel, or you can buy it brand new, and yeah, it's just nicer to use. It might not be as powerful, but even if it is weaker, it's not that much weaker, you know. And it feels much nicer to drift with, like it's much smoother. Alan is sandbagging. Quite a bit of camber, yeah, there is quite a bit, man. What's up, Octave? How are you doing? For Irish diffing and stuff. To be honest, man, I'm not a fan of like diffing and all that. I don't know why. I just never really got attracted to it or followed it. You know. I know a lot of people do like it, but yeah. From Barbados, you never seen an S13 or 180. Man, you need to get one, or you need to see one. You need to leave Barbados and see one. I know not everyone has the same opportunities though, so hopefully someday you'll get to see one. What's up, Ted? Fred Ted? I like that name. Tuning cars is more rewarding compared to AC. I would agree, Taffa. Yeah, it's pretty awesome, Taffa, isn't it? It's quite a cool how that works. Can you guess what country I am from? Lithuania? S chassis one day. Oh yeah, I read that one already. Do you recommend buying gloves for sim drifting? It depends. Some people don't like gloves. Like personally, when I was using the smaller steering wheel on the Thrustmaster, I never liked it. I thought it just felt like my hands were too big. That makes sense? So it's personal preference, really, right? You can queer go around the corner, right? To be fair, yeah. E36 M3s are kind of going for crazy money nowadays, though. It's like one of those cars you don't want to let go, you know. Even yeah, I don't know. See what T-Con is doing. I don't think it's ever going to be well, okay, I don't want to say it never will be released. It will be released at some point, but I don't know if it's going to be anytime soon, because the track creator, he's probably still wanting to finish it, if he wants to. Latvia, Bikaniki. I should have guessed Latvia. I suppose just like for us over here in Ireland, like Irish and English names are quite similar. I don't want to assume that it's similar between Lithuania and Latvia, but names in Eastern European countries are kind of... Yeah, I can kind of guess someone who's from Lithuania, and I know Lithuania is not far from Latvia, so I get easily confused sometimes. Retro Aspect with the follow. Thank you, Retro. Welcome, man. What's up, Fred Ted? How you doing? What's up, Holy Man? What's up? What's up? What's up? Nasio, driver explanation why I see James using a lot of handbrake chasing. Peter uses left foot. I think that's the difference of driving style. Probably, it's a good observation. I've never really paid attention to it. Some drivers have superior left foot braking control over others. I would say some people are more confident. Like, I would use a lot of left foot brake compared to other drivers. Definitely on the sim anyway. I think I would say for a fact that James's chase style is more so like wheel to wheel, door to door kind of stuff, and he's like on a little bit lower angle sometimes, whereas Peter definitely tries to match. I don't know, it's interesting driving style between the two of them. I won't be doing first person tonight, guys, because I am practicing for a competition tomorrow, and this is the camera that I use for competition. But I can do it, I just won't be doing it tonight. Gotta pay 1k for, oh my god, come on, get on, Sarah. Pay 1k for a T300 without the shifter. Ouch, that's expensive. Is that like euros? Your recommendations, can the game PC in Ireland, the owner and Sido have around 50 euros? Ben, there's quite a few companies alright in Ireland that do gaming PCs. Right now, I don't know, it's probably cheaper to buy a gaming PC nowadays than what it is to build one. Maybe. But computer components in Ireland right now is completely broken, dude. Like, you can't buy anything. Anything you can buy is inflated badly. And that's worldwide. Pretty good run. Pretty happy with that. Memory shortages? Are we starting to forget about... is memory on the decline as well? Like, I know that graphics cards are impossible to buy at the moment. Props to you for dealing with the roof cam first person cameras for such a long time. Oh, what? What do you mean, Darks? Oh, damn it. I tapped him badly. That was a really sketchy chase run up to that point. I was like really taking massive dives on the flicks. Yeah, Digital Motorsports, they do some stuff as well. You can probably check them out as well. I don't know what their stock is like at the moment though. They might be struggling too to find equipment. I'm not 100% sure though. I don't really keep an eye on it. £50 more expensive. Ouch. I wonder, is that just all equipment recently though? Maybe in general it's all bad, is it? Those sexy hands. I've gone off the track. Yeah, thick it. Oh, the roof cam questions. Oh, I get what you're saying. The roof cam questions in chat, in stream are not too bad. It's when people it doesn't matter how much explanation you give to them, they just don't accept your answer. You know, they're the difficult ones. I don't really get so much questions in the stream so much anymore. It's mostly, you know, you might have seen it in the AC community. I have responded to some posts about it, and some people, they're just straight up like, well, if you do this, apparently you're, you know, like a specific, I don't know, you do something. You get me? Like, there's some guys who are commenting very odd things that are just completely wrong in general to say, you know. But like, I get where people are coming from about the whole thing. I get people want to make it realistic. I get people expect it that if it's a simulator that you should take it like a simulator. I get it, but that's just not how it is. That's just not how it is. So, you know, this is how things work on this game, and it's how it's always worked since 2014, and it's simply not going to change. So they're just going to have to accept it. If a rule was made, like for example, if a rule was made to say that, oh, you guys have to use copy view anymore, you can't use roof cam, and this is what we're going to do to chase after it, I have no problem with that if that's the rule they want to make. But like, for as long as I'm competing on AC drift stuff, and as long as I can use whatever camera I want, I will probably still use this camera. I mean, there's nothing going to stop me from using it, you know? Massey Madman, yes, Ireland, what's up, man? To follow as well, thank you, dude. See you, Scotty, thank you, dude. Oh, whoops, sorry, Daniel, my bad. I'm getting an overkill rig at my father's house. They're an ultra wide monitor. I have all the gear with no talent. Practicing on the G920. Ah, man, look, there's nothing to worry about gear, dude. Like, I mean, that's the thing with sim drifting. You don't have to have crazy gear with it, right? That's the nice thing about it. But it's obviously nice to have that stuff because it does make it easier once it's set up correctly. The G29 is a bit of a handicap for a lot of people. Like, they probably would pick up the game a little bit quicker or a little bit easier, or find it easier in general if they had the better quality products. But yeah. Where am I in Ireland? I'm in Cork, dude. I'm down south. We have no more music. Music is gone Reno. I need to make a few tweaks to this car stuff, but it's still a bit odd. G920 is a good wheel to learn on. Yeah, I think it's great to learn on, but I think it would be easier to pick up drifting per se with a different steering wheel. I think long run the G920 might help you out in the long run after using that wheel, but short term, oh my god, that guy popped him quickly. How does it feel to have some sexy socks? It feels awesome, dude. It feels amazing. I feel so confident. Ashton89 with the follow. Thank you, Ashton. G920 is a bit notchy. Yeah, I think a lot of the lower end wheels, like this Simagic wheel, it's like a low end direct drive, and this is a bit notchy too. Do I use H pattern? No, I use sequential. Okay, that's not gonna work. Dude, I'm not really putting down consistent runs whatsoever. Oh, Jesus. Sells for 1.4K. Where are you from, Asham? You're while transmitting audios. What are you giving out of? Okay, that was weird. I don't know. I just clicking stuff. Oops, I closed down chat. That's getting a TX later and TJ for your trucks. Your truck I wanted. We should got a Thrustmaster instead. Yeah, I think a lot of people would say that. Like, a lot of people have said before that they wish that they've spent the extra money at the start, get the Thrustmaster, right? Like, from the Logitech. But I don't know, man. I don't know what you guys think. But do you think if you were new to the game, let's say, it's kind of hard to put yourself in this situation, right? But if you were new to the game, you've never done any sim drifting before, zero, okay? So this is your first time ever sim drifting, you like drifting, you love it, but this is your first time ever trying it. Would you say to spend, maybe save yourself like 150 or so euros or whatever, and buy a G29 or G920 or G923? I don't know what money that is. I think that's kind of expensive, isn't it? Or would you say to go off and buy the T300 from the get-go? You know what I'm saying? Because like I say to people, it's like, well, if you're not really sure if this is what you want to do, spend the G920, spend that money, because you can buy them quite cheap at Black Friday sales, right? Or should you say to spend the extra 100 or 200, whatever it costs extra for a T300, and just pick up one of them instead? What do you guys think? I'm kind of interested to see what you guys say. Is it going to last longer though? For sure, save for the T300. If I'd known I would like sim racing as much, I would have 100% spent more. Yeah, I see. But I wonder how many people get into sim racing and don't like it, you know? Like, I have a few real life friends, real life drivers, who've gone off and bought the Logitech, and they're like, you know, this is not the experience that they would have expected from a Seto, right? But we all know that that steering wheel probably isn't, you know, the most highest performing or close. Oh my god, why is he braking so much? That's horrendous. I got up to him like in a switch. But, you know, but that's the thing, you know, is the spending the extra bit of money, is that like the game changer? No, if you're spending like 200 euros already or 300 euros on a steering wheel, is spending 450 or 400 really that bad? An extra 150 euros? Like, you'll always get your money back with a T300, right? That's the thing, I suppose. You'll always will get your money back with a T300. It's probably not as reliable as a G29 or a G920, I would say. But it's pretty decent for the most part. Your angle kit, is it Nazio? Yeah, because they make coilovers too, don't they? Good question. I mean, you could take WiseFab, the WiseFab kit that's already in the game, 3D modeled, and just paint it gold. But unless you mean data-wise, do you mean data? Is that what you mean? I assume you mean data. Oh, okay. Sorry, Lazam. I think that guy's staying way too late on that outer zone. Let me check the map. What message did I just get? That was a very odd message. Oh. Okay, I got a setup from Reese. Right, so chat, I got a set up there for afternoon, morning. Right, what's I want? Where's chat? Sorry guys, I've lost you. Oofed, mans. What angle kit do I use in my S14 IRL? I use a custom one by Group D. Group D, you guys might have heard of Group D. They used to make or they still do they still make it? I don't know. Anyway, they yeah, they have a steering kit. Bailey 3 with the follow. Thank you, Bailey. Braid with the follow. Static with the follow. Ashton, I think I called you already with the follow. Thank you, Peoples. Thank you, guys. You said the solid wheel got yours for £85. I mean, that's the thing. If you buy it for that kind of money, it's like a no-brainer, right? But I think most people, when they get into this, they probably kind of want to buy stuff brand new. I don't know, guys. I don't really know what the best way to approach it is. I'm kind of like, I don't really know what to say. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to save this. Have a backup, and then I'm going to load it. Already specified a name, guy. Maybe it's under generic. I need to find this up. Guys, we're getting a bunch of subs on YouTube at the moment as well. Ray with the sub, Daryl Diaz with the sub, Motor Monkey with the sub on YouTube's. I don't know if does my notification thing really work, because like we're getting a bunch of stuff like that right now. Yes, okay, so Nasio, VDC do have a non-trail setup. It's based off the B-knuckle. Now, you can use their non-trail bits and obviously change the caster, right? Because like, I mean, there's a little bit more to it than that, right? You've got your over on face. You know, you've got your bits and pieces. What's up, Bailey? How you doing? Thank you. What's up? What's up? ML, what's happening? Sorry guys, I missed a few comments there. What's up? You just had to approve Streamlabs' message on YouTube. Dude, I don't know what the hell's wrong with YouTube. Then again, it's probably better it's not spamming a lot of crap either, isn't it? Okay, guys, let's have a... It was probably one of the subs on YouTube, maybe. Okay, guys, so... Okay, I need to do a quick little thing. Is it... hope that worked. I'm just trying to server again. How long will we be streaming? An hour and a half? Move a robot. I know, it's broken. Guys, I think it would be nice to have a few more mods. What do you think, Alana? Should we create like... If people would like to be a mod on the stream, like whether you're on Twitch or YouTube, we might just create a document in the Discord if you're like up for doing it. Yeah, just like shoot like send an application or something. I might do that because I'm sure there's people who like to be mods and stuff. Would like to help out at least, and I would like to have more people help out. I think it'd be pretty awesome. Okay, that's set up. Where the hell is that? 1 second, guys. I'm kind of lost here. Socks. Thanks, Dylan. Let me know. It's Sir Taffa. Suck. Where's my setup gone for this freaking thing? I'm going to check my documents folder. I'm going to go into my documents folder. I set your cursor. We're going to go into setups. We're going to go down to Nissan. Oh, he probably sent it for his S15. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Okay, he sent it free. He's S15. Now that makes perfect sense why I didn't exactly get it from the get-go. Okay, where we go? Where we go? VDC, 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 VDC. Sorry now, guys. I'm just gonna load up this setup. Why can't I get the setup? It's under generic. Go to G. Sorry, guys. Oh yeah, we got it, boys. Chat. Alright, I just gonna need to copy this into my own car and back to drivings again. Okay, good. Right, let's go. No, Alana, you probably have to add them separately on YouTube. What I can do is I can just literally copy them from the Twitch list of commands and just paste them into the YouTube's one. Not Istara with the follow. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Which Pax RX-7 is the best sounding car in the Soto? I can't remember what that one sounds like. Hello, Vac. How are you doing? I don't think you can, Alana. You can try it. You see if you can add commands, but I don't know if it would work. We're trying to get GT7, but we can't find it. You can't use it on your PS4. I'm not sure about that one, Ashim. There might be some oh. Oh, doing Reese, I see what you're doing. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Yeah. Alright, let's give it a shot. It's been a pretty chill stream, huh? Start selling his socks for all your fans of the beautiful socks. I don't know. T-Con behind us, dude. What a troll. Oh, I can't even look behind because we have a big wing. Do you like my socks? Oh, for fuck. Oh, you can add commands on YouTube. Nice. What was my first steering wheel? Microsoft MS wheel. It was 270 degrees. And I used it on Forza Motorsport 2 and a tiny bit of Forza Motorsport 3. And then I got a Fanatec 911 Turbo S, which is a super old school wheel. I think it's up there right now, actually. On the shelf beside me to the right. I was in an S14 sandwich. I sent them screenshots in chat. Oh, thank you, Tandem. I'll for sure have a look at them, dudes. Try the old wheel sometime. Dude, I have a bunch of old steering wheels. I have an old Fanatec. I don't think I have that Microsoft wheel anymore. I gave it to a friend. I have what else do I have? I have two old Fanatec wheels. I have two Thrustmaster T300s. I have a Thrustmaster T500, and I have this Magic wheel. I would like to do a comparison between the T300 and this guy. This fella here. I cannot wear socks on my AF1. I have big soles though. I know this sounds weird, but for me I can't wear socks or shoes when I'm using my pedal. I don't know why I just physically can't. I can't use shoes. How does... Okay, I don't know how T-Con and myself managed to go through each other, but we somehow managed to. That was like the weirdest situation I've ever witnessed in my life. And I think my steering is broken right now. Ah, I have understeering, not really understeering. What do you think is the best wheel you could buy and not spending a lot of money on? Probably the T300, dude. Like the best bang for buck. If you want to spend, like, the T300 is good for like 95% of people. If you just want to drift on AC, maybe do an odd competition, T300 is like the best hands down all rounder. But if you want to go to the top, be that 1% of people that can win stuff, like a Fanatec or something like this direct drive that I have here are pretty, really good solid choices, Dude, I downshifted so hard there, I thought I was gonna yeet the shifter across the yard. Across the floor. What's up, Ty? How's things, man? Oh, we're gone, we're dead, guys. Oh my god, I got taken out. No, I didn't, I crashed. Alice Streams, the best crack. I'll take you, Isaac. Irish president. Oh, dude, I don't think I'd be a good Irish president. Emil, Reese uses a T300. Isa King. Sorry, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Isa, what's up? Thank you for the follow. I've played so many games with T-Con. Third person action? Sorry man, I don't play third person. I'm practicing for a competition tomorrow, so I'd rather use the camera that I'll be using. I said it right? Oh, nice. By the way, thank you for the kind comment, Axel. Appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it, man. Ah! I don't know why Daniel is going so slow. Is he waiting for us? I don't think he is. Or is he doing like 50 kilometers an hour? I think the speed limit is 50 miles per hour, which is like 80 kilometers. Hang on, let me check the track map. Let me check the track map. Let's see what we're expected to do here. Oh yeah. Cool beans. Alright, discards. Let's check the track map. I need to double check I'm doing this correctly. Pro drivers links? No. Pro drivers announcements? Nah, we don't have to be that wide. I need to start leaving it by the start of the inner curb, so I need to double check that. Nah. Can't even type with my gloves on. Weird LF. I can't even fucking type. Jesus Christ, let's. Right, okay, so we need to close this down. Close that guy down. What's up, Dizonus? What's up, Ryan? How's things, guys? How you doing? Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys had a good week. Hope you guys are gonna have to start a good weekend. Hope anyway. Nice one. What's up? What's up? What's up is the sky, my guy. Oh, what the hell? Massive FPS lag. How long have we been in the server? Maybe that was a replay file save. Oh man, I cannot stop. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, guys. I've not been driving the greatest right now. Everything is good except your bank balance. Oh, ouch. What happened there, man? Spending too much money? Or did you get robbed? I hope you didn't get robbed. Suck. What speed did they ask us to go around here? Was it 60? Watch you on Twitch and here. You watch me on both? What a legend. There's absolutely no need to watch me on both, but that's awesome. Start line. Oh, 40 miles per hour. What's 40 miles per hour in kilometers, guys? Hang on, let me check. I can probably turn on essentials, right? We have to do this at 40 miles per hour. I've been doing it at freaking all the speeds. Okay, I have miles per hour on this gauge. That should work. That's weird. Why didn't they state the kilometers as well? So they're asking us to do 40 miles per hour on the first corner. Jesus, I'm gonna be like reverse gear almost. Thank you, Blink. So it's like 660 something. Okay, that's not too bad. I thought it would be worse than that. 65. Okay, that didn't work. Alright, so 65. What's up? What's up, Z? How's things, man? Right, so we have to do 65, right? 40 is 64. Okay, so we aim for 64. Fine. Where is my gear thing? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well as well, man. This 64. Okay, 64 zoom lane. Okay, old school. Don't know what everyone in chat get that. Yes, better run. It's not the greatest. I had a weird like stutter of frames on initiation. Here from your last on here, your last delayed on YouTube. I'm sorry, I'm not understanding what you're saying, Blaine. Sorry, man. Yeah. Rip indeed, dude. I got freaking taken out badly. Less delayed than YouTube. Oh yeah, YouTube is quite badly delayed, to be fair. Yeah. That makes... I can understand that. Why are you laughing so much? YouTube chat be empty. Yeah, that's true. I'm not really sure what the viewership is right now across both of them. Here, your last delayed. No one on. You just don't feel like logging into Twitch? Yeah, I know. That's the thing. It's kind of nice to have you streaming on both, because like it definitely opens up your options. Well, for me, to grow anyway. You know, it does help a bit. How you doing, Azorian? By the way, how you doing, Kevin? Do I like inside cam? I don't mind this. It's not my go-to camera though. Like, I mean, if I have the opportunity to use it, I will. But I mean, for this situation, for me to use roof camera, it's like, yeah, but okay, using real head motion. I'm not using real head motion. I'm using neck effects. The reason being that I use roof camera is because like literally every other guy on this uses it. If I had a triple screen setup, or a VR headset, I would probably use cockpit view. But in reality, the most competitive edge on sim drifting competitions is using a roof camera. When I'm doing like ACC or iRacing, well, I suppose on iRacing you're limited anyway. Or if I'm doing any other kind of drifting stuff, I use cockpit camera. But for competition stuff, you have so much bigger of an advantage using the roof camera. And anyway, even though technically I am a real life driver, I am a freaking nerd. Like, I've been doing this since 2007. So I am a gamer turned real drifter. I'm not a real drifter turned gamer, if that makes sense. I'm going to join in a bit. I'm probably going to be logging off soon, to be honest, Kevin, unfortunately, because I've done quite a few laps, and I'm going to probably get up a bit earlier in the morning to do some more practice before qualifying and stuff. I find my practice session just beforehand more beneficial than before, or the week before, if that makes sense. I'm getting bad stutter right now. I have a video, if anyone's really interested, I do have a video on my YouTube channel about using why I use roof camera. People are interested in listening to it. I'm not really sure, Nasio. I've never had that problem before, to be honest, man. Thank you, Emil. Thank you, man. Excited for tomorrow? That's awesome. What's going on tomorrow is VDC round 5. The roof cam debate is stupid. I use cockpit for lead and roof cam and chase. Oh really? Even in VR? Okay. I can't get close in cockpit view and chase. Roof helps me more to be more consistent. I think that's the isn't that the game changer though? Like the thing is, people don't believe me, but there is people out there that use VR in third person. I know there is people that does it. If it makes people more comfortable to be able to compete at that level, then I don't see anything wrong with it. The thing is, the second you limited the cockpit cam only, you get people start making their roofs invisible and moving their cameras to be in the center of the car and shit like that. You know, you just open up another can of worms. It's just simply not worth it. Like, it becomes way too hardware specific after you start limiting software stuff, you know. Casey baby with the follow. Thank you, Casey. Good night, Octave. See you tomorrow, man. Oh, thank you, Blink. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Hopefully we do good. We're leading the championship at the moment. So we're doing pretty handy. Tikon in front of us is in 3rd place. I think he got 70 something points. Yeah, we've probably had some of the best battles all year between us two. So that was great driving with Tikon. I see, I kind of run wide there. That's interesting. I'm trying to figure out why that is the case. I believe there is 8? I think there's 8. Yeah, there's 8. Are you going to stream it or make a video from it? Yeah, I'll make a video from it. Fair enough, good explanation. Yeah, same guy. I think, I know a lot of people, it's the same with the F1 eSports. Now, I know the F1 game is not a simulator, right? Which is the difference, really, isn't it? People say, oh, because AC tries to be a simulator, that we should use, you know, that stuff, and I get it. I get their point, but at the end of the day, there's no rules against it, so it's like kind of open. Just do what you kind of want, you know. Unfortunately, that's kind of the case in this situation. It's like there is a game mechanic that allows you to adjust your cockpit view, and so there's nothing that the series can do to stop it. You know, it's just kind of how it is. Shit, there was something I really wanted to do and now I forget. Damn it, guys, what was it? Oh yeah, it was this. Okay, I wanted to try increasing this. Try that. 1 second. Ooh, alright, I forgot my cam. Does a 350mm work? It helps with, you probably lose a bit of accuracy, but it helps with maybe a bit of transition smoothness, especially if you have a Thrustmaster or something. You're not really nervous previous to your battle runs or early qualify. I'm always shaking. I want to explain. Interestingly, like the more competition stuff that I've done, the more kind of confident that I get. Kind of interesting. I kind of view it more as a normal kind of a RD, like as if I'm driving to the shop more so than anything anymore. Why do you have a door off your S14 behind you? That S14 door is off my real car and it's dented, it's destroyed. So I was like, I'll put it there as a prop. You can probably see it from this camera angle better. See, there's like marks around the E, letter E beside MY. Yeah, that's why. I was like chasing a guy and he tapped the wall and I hit him with the back or the side, the passenger door of my car, which is what that door is. Land in some rock mode. Trying to get a sentence right in game. I'm trying to get the sentence right in the Game Changers series for drift games fully split. Oh really? I haven't been really paying attention to that. Been driving the GT car in LFS and watching this the whole time. Really? I need to do a stream with that LFS car. Oh, Tikon, you little cheeky. So cool to have a door in the game. Yeah, man, like, we've got some other bits and pieces outside that I could probably bring in. But it might have to be moved soon. We'll see. Oh, damn it, I ran wide again. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I need to put more time into that last corner. I'm messing up too badly there. Have you seen Kevin Quinn's door collection? Oh, dude, I think I could probably match Kevin Quinn's door collection. You and Mitch had good battles in drift games? Yeah, man, we had some great battles. How many times did... Oh, no, we only battled once, actually, didn't we? Yeah, we only battled once. I've had some pretty awesome battles as well with Dwayne. I think Dwayne's probably my favourite battles that I had. I think the battle I had with Mitch that time in Mondello was probably my favourite transition, I suppose. Tikon the stock stealer. What's up, Guro? How you doing, man? You have lots of replica layouts for LFS? Yeah. I had to buy a new account. $64. It's 40 miles per hour. Damn it, I was trying to throw a lot more angle than Tikon was well, not expecting, but I knew he was like side by side, so I knew he couldn't rotate us too much angle. As you know, S14 come along, not so much progress recently, guys. We had a few delays. The new game becomes alive after the new tire physics. When is that kind of, you know, expected? Remember the protective virginity. Which, what, the gloves or the socks? That was a good chase run. Alan, the next early run, you should come up and do it. Yeah, dude, I need to. Yeah, dude, I need to go up and do that again. The last time I was in Tully Rome was the very first time a competition was held there in like 2011, and I haven't been there since. What, Young Blake with the follow? Thank you, Young Blake. What can't be building this 14 for? Mostly a bit of everything, really, to be honest, dude. Like, we're doing... we're building the car so that we can ship it anywhere in the world, essentially. So, like, Drift Masters, FIA events, Formula D, you know, name it. The car is going to be legal for it, or would require minor modifications to be legal for it. Does that make sense? So it's not really built for any specific competition, it's building it with the intention of using it in another championship down the line if we wish. Ice1v4 with the follow, thank you Ice. Welcome to the channel, guys. Stop. Oh, falling off the track, as per usual. No, this is a private one, Luke. Sorry, man. Who made T-Con? T-Con's car? T-Con made it. Smooth drift. Thank you, Ice. Thank you, man. How much time do I spend practice for a competition? It depends on the track difficulty and if I've driven there before. For example, Riga or like Bicker Nicky have a lot of experience in that track, so I don't need to do as many laps on it as some other circuits that I might not be so familiar with. On average, I'd probably do about 600 kilometers. If you want to translate that into time, I don't know how you would. Did Mark next weekend same track as last week? Yeah. So they postponed the last event due to a failure in the streaming software, I believe. Live streaming software. Is the perfect version of a car you can try? The closest car to this would be the VDC Public Pack S15. Yes, exactly, Emil. So someone 3D models it and then they apply physics to it. Hello, Blake. Hello from Brazil. Hello to Brazil. Next week, the MVC round 3 and 4. No, round 2 of the MVC will be next week, or like not this weekend, the weekend after. And then round 3 will be 2 weeks after that. And round 4 will be when round 5 should be. Round 5 will be pushed back another 2 weeks. So round 3 is now round 2, round 4 is now round 3, and round 4 is now round 3, and round 5 is now round 4. Something like that. Do you get me? I've messed that up. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I have a bit of experimentation to do, I think. A lot of pro VDC cars physics made from CRISPR quality. Do you pay him for that? If he has it created already, you don't. No, he supplies all of the physics stuff to us for free. We don't have to. We don't actually have to pay. It's very nice of him. Actually, he puts a lot of effort into it. There's a lot of effort into it. Oh, okay. I was never going to make that. Beautiful racing shoes. Thank you, Kapow. Does the sim help you guess how Dwayne car would feel when you drove it? Does the sim help you guess how Dwayne's car? The one thing when I drove Dwayne's car, the difference for me to picking that up was the fact that Dwayne gave me the detailed information that I needed. So like he told me, okay, change gear at this point, blah 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 blah, and then it was up to me then just to pull it all together and figure it out. One thing I will say is that the sim helps people adapt to things much quicker, right? Like, you know the way on the sim we have all these different cars that we drive, and we didn't have to change our driving style to suit that car. Well, this sim kind of helps you to do that as well in the real world. So I'd say it would help, but I think it all comes down as well to your experience that you have. Which car am I using? I'm sorry, I missed that one. I'm using the an S15. Sorry, I don't really can't really change the camera angle that well. Okay. Dwayne's car sounds perfecto. As much as I love Jay-Z's RB sounds so... Dude, RBs are probably the best sounding engine ever. Fact. But I just could not justify the cost to make them work. Does a fuser, for example, change the physics of VDC cars? No, there's definitely changes. Like with different aeros and stuff, different cars. So like Ticon's car has less aerodynamic than what my car is because I have a bigger wing. If that makes sense. No, it's only minor value changes, minor differences. Okay, I need to fix that up. I'm not the greatest through there. Oh man, I'm not driving good whatsoever right now. Terribly. Yeah. Let's try that. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do, guys. Beautiful car. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. I was too busy looking down at my keyboard. I didn't really pay attention. Okay, we'll just keep going. Thank you, T-Con. Imagine if we did that in comp. Such a troll, T-Con. I've been doing good, Kapow. How you doing, man? How you doing? How you doing, man? How are you doing? Do you care being more aerodynamic? Does that have to do with the physics just gave you, or is it just in the game? Okay, so so we send all of our cars to Chris. So Chris gives us data that we can use. So if I have a BMW, I can put BMW data on it. Before the car is legal, we have to send it to VDC staff, otherwise Chris and Craig, and they review it. So they'll probably make the final tweaks to the car to make sure it matches the 3D model. Does that make sense? So the stuff like your 3D model depends where things go. So for us, in our situation, because we have a massive wing, we have a higher aerodynamic downforce on the rear wing. Now that's probably more of a negative than what it is a positive for us because, yeah, we've got a lot of drag. And when the car's on big angle, it drives a bit weirdly to other S15s and S chassis. Like T-Con has a much smaller wing, so he probably has a better balance. Did you hear that HDK built their A90 Supra? Yeah, I've seen it. VC physics between failure and Dwayne's car. Yeah, in a sense, it does kind of feel similar in terms of how it transitions and stuff. Yeah. When the front of my car hits that bump, it gets super light. Oh my god. Dude, I'm driving so badly right now. Okay, I think I know what the problem is. Hang on 1 second, guys. I think I understand what the issue is. That shouldn't affect it though. Hang on, let's beast this. More runs. About the drifts. Oh, you're flat out about your TX 4158 458 wheel. Wing looks sick. No, I do agree. Doing good. You're gonna travel to Russia this year. Oh, nice. You're gonna go to see RDS maybe. Practice your Russian. What's it like being behind the wheel, drifting as a pro drifter? It's a lot of fun, I suppose. Has its perks, it has its negatives too. I mean, its negatives is that it's cost a lot of money. But it's worth it for sure. Dude, I keep freaking falling off the fucking track. Oh my god. I'm from Ireland. Probably it will be at your girlfriend's house. Oh, nice. Russia is probably not that. It's probably quite hard to get into, is it? Especially with COVID and that. Or is it maybe maybe not so much Russia, but maybe, you know, the country that you're from, right? Because maybe Russia is not that strict on entering, might be strict leaving though. Oh. Oh, you just needed to test. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I was newly drifting back in 2013. Matthew, that's one of the judges. For France, you just needed to test. Oh yeah, I read that already. Gonna be drifting IRL really soon. Really nervous. Opportunity. You got friends, famous YouTube, track rental cars. For first-time IRL drivers. Obviously take it handy, right? Like, learn the basics, learn what the handbrake feels like. Make sure you're nice and seated in the car. Hopefully you're using a harness or something, like with a bucket seat, so that you kind of get a decent feeling of what the sensation is like. But yeah, taking the baby steps, you know. I mean, you'll probably be surprised in that how quickly you'll be able to pick it up, but definitely heads from the start, take it in a few baby steps, maybe feel out what the handbrake feels like, make sure it's kind of the same. You know, just kind of feel out the car, maybe do a few figure of eights and stuff. And then you'll be quite surprised how quickly you'll be able to pick it up. Obviously, it depends on the car. If the car is stock, you're going to have to change your mindset quite a bit. The car is quite advanced, like if it's a pro car, then you could probably kind of just apply a lot of the technique you know already and just use the steering angle and everything to save you. Is he just crashed you? Oh, ouch. Hello from Australia. What's up for real? What's up, man? Blitz for real. Doing his first figure eights. Manji, he's back east. Tenons. Oh. That sounds like an awesome plan, Tafa. Kevin with the follow. Blitz for reals with the follow. See, I'm just transitioning. I know, that's a tricky. That last corner is super tricky. Hey, what's up? Kevin, what's up, man? How you doing? Do I use a 2JZ on your private car? This car has a VR38. Sorry guys, where's my Spotify music? Where's the pause again? I don't know why it pauses randomly like that. Use Spotify. Not a bad run. How much do you think a sim setup? Ice, is that what you're on about? A very basic sim setup is probably maybe €1,000, depending on your currency, I suppose. Oh, all good, Urtus. Hello, Alwi. What's up, man? $64, $64, $64, $64, $64, $64 kilometers. Gas. Oh shit, I fucked that up badly. How much horsepower does my S14 have? 550 at the flywheel or crank. At the flywheel, yep. Hardest thing for IRL was tires, they were more slippery than I expected. But 6 max you get used to. Yeah, I agree. I think it's between 3 to 6 laps. Obviously it depends on the car, how well it's set up, the day it is. You know, I've trained people to pick up drifting a corner in 3 laps after their same experience on a wet surface. He just crashed into the wall, that's funny. That, dude, I do not know how to get that clipping point right. That's... Ugh. Nice socks, thank you, Lil Uzi. Have you ever done any grid racing? Only in sim. I haven't done anything in real life. If you were to play VDC with cars, which you want to be? I quite like the Corvette. The Corvette's quite fun, but it's a bit slow. Supra is quite fun. I think that's the line I need to take. I need to figure that out because that was a better lead run. 7-7 Arthur with the follow. Thank you, Arthur. Welcome, man. I believe that's Arthur from the chat earlier on YouTube, was it? Probably. iRacing ACC are my drugs of choice at the moment. Yeah, so I have a D-class race license in iRacing, which is obviously nothing special. But I kind of got a little annoyed when I couldn't do much more because I had to pay for stuff. But I have ACC and I do quite enjoy that. It's quite a bit of fun. Dynamic track on? I don't think so. I don't believe they do. Oh, that was interesting. Why didn't that happen on Ticon's car earlier? Hope you win tomorrow. Oh, thank you, Anis. I hope so too. But I'm just trying to concentrate on like top 4. If I get a top 4 finish, we'll be doing pretty good. Consistency is key in VDC. Top 8 is probably not enough. You need at least top 4 is a lot. A podium. What's the mindset for preparing a transition? I'm just kind of watching what they're doing, where they are on the track. Some people, I mean, you kind of know from experience from some people what they're like. For example, Element is very transitions on the spot. Does that make sense? So you can't really match his transition because of how quickly he can do it. That's the benefit running lower rotation, really. So you have to keep that in mind and obviously make the kind of predict it before he does it. And he does like to tap the door a lot, which is kind of annoying, but anyway. Wreck the lead car's bumper. Thank you, Novik. I love you too. You're the same, Winters. It's the people that run low rotation, you have to approach them differently. You have to chase low rotation steering differently to people with high rotation. You guys are actually harder to chase, is what I'm saying. But like Winters, you're probably out of all the people that run lower rotation, you're probably one of the easier ones. this car is so much fun. I know what you mean. It's the bit before the transition. They shallow up differently to those on higher. Yeah. What I've noticed is that the people with low rotation, their transitions are always super late. So they yeah, like you say, they loosen the angle beforehand, and then they transition at the point that the transition should be done. You know what I'm saying? The transition actually ends up being much later. Oh, dude, that last clipping point is going to cause havoc. I don't have a problem with being on the door, swing, turn the back, and get rid of the transition. Never consistent. Yeah, it's a tricky one. You kind of learn certain corners you're better off being on the rear wheel, for example, or you're better off, you know, being in a certain place. I know it's kind of experience too. It's really, really hard to like teach people how to do it properly because every situation is different, right? Not really. I don't believe in drifting in trains if you're trying to learn how to tandem. It might help you kind of learn how to adapt, let's per se. But the problem with drifting in trains is that as the third car, you have the hardest job. Essentially, put it this way. If you're drifting in a 3-car train or 4-car train and you're one of the later cars, your reactions are always going to be delayed, right? Because you're still reacting to what the guy in front of you who's doing stuff who's reacting to the guy in front of him. So what generally happens is that, oh, sorry Kevin, oh my god, sorry Kevin, bye. What generally happens is that you tend to back off a lot more and carry a different line in the chase position, and it can never get as aggressive because you're waiting to see what the guy in front of you is doing, who's waiting to see what the guy in front of him is doing. But yeah, if you're looking to transition, if you're looking how to learn how to chase people that are awkward to chase, it's probably one way of doing it. How to tandem crash course? Oh, dude, that's such a tricky one. I've been very fortunate that I've kind of figured things out on my own, but I don't know how to describe it, you know what I'm saying? It's like those people that are really bad teachers in school who are pretty smart, but are like terrible at teaching things. I'm like one of those type of people. I'll have to figure out eventually though, because yeah, I'll probably end up having to teaching people how to do it. That's a really nice chase run on Econ there. In real life, do you think it's okay to use part-worn tires? Yeah, Jack, it's kind of whatever you're able to get your hands on, really. When I'm competing, I would never use part-worns unless I'm doing a practice session with those tires I would be competing with. Does that make sense? There was times before when I'd be competing and I have leftovers from the previous event. So instead of paying more money for new tires, I would just use my old tires, like kind of recycle them for practice. Yeah, so that's what I would do there. But for drift days and stuff, yeah, I would use part-worns. Obviously, you get longer life and you probably save more money in the long run using new tires because it allows you to get more laps, for sure. And you would carry less tires. Does that make sense? Most people who can't teach well. Those who can teach well may not be the doers. Exactly, that's kind of my mindset. Like, I would be one of those type of people that probably learnt it just off of maybe natural talent or just process of trial and error, and just figured it out you know what I'm saying, as I went along, but never really looked into it and figured out the science behind it. Like, it's even the same for me when I'm teaching people how to drift. It's like, gee, okay, you know, I see them spin out, I'm like, okay, what the hell happened there that they spun out? It's very difficult for me to process the information and actually figure out what actually happened. Do you like the brand Sparco? Yeah, Sparco's a cool brand. I like their seats and stuff. They have some pretty cool gear. Yeah, that's the thing. People who are generally good at teaching, like you said, people that you train to be a teacher can be quite good at it. Does that make sense? It kind of makes sense for people who are teachers. They're quite good at doing the stuff that they teach. That doesn't mean that they're necessarily good at teaching, right? It's kind of the trade-off, really, isn't it? Like, we have had people before that would come through that are, you know, great teacher, or that will end up being great teachers. That was probably because the fact that we trained them to be a teacher. Taffa, I'm not falling for that one. I don't know, I've been getting a lot of those like fake donation trolls recently. 1337, that's funny too. What do you think, an M52 2.5 compact good enough for small comps? Ah yeah, dude, like the M25, M52s. Oh, I'm mocking people that do it, yeah. It would be a pretty donation sound for that, so I would hear it. Yeah, for small comps, I suppose it really depends on what you want to do in comps, if that makes sense. I will Jago probably gearing might be the easiest thing there. That might be a little setup thing. Depends too, because sometimes you have to be careful. If you're using, let's say, fourth gear and the corner is super small, you might be better off with a smaller gear, you know, or like a lower gear. You're looking to do Drift Cup Battle Royale. Yeah, man, I think that would be perfect. Like a compact. They're quite. I mean, are they much small? Are they much lighter than an E36? How much lighter are they than other E36s, like the Saloon and stuff? I have an interesting logic when it comes to drivers being judges, Noobshot. I actually think drivers that are judges are generally terrible judges. And the reason being is, no, obviously it's not always the case, but like with drifting, from my experience and from times I've judged and the times that I've learned from a person who's solely just judged, who's never had that much experience in driving, drivers generally like overlook things, like they look into detail of things too much, stuff that's like too difficult to point out. For example, okay, like how a run is put together shouldn't so much matter about the technique applied, in a sense. It's like, as long as the process or the end result is correct, it doesn't really matter how they did it. Of course, you narrow down the mistakes, like if they pull the handbrake in a place, like middle of the straight, like on initiation or something silly like that, I don't know. Yeah, you should obviously dock them for that, because they should be able to do it without having to do that shit. But for example, you know, stuff like I mean, what do I say? Different styles of transitioning and all of that. Like, you know, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what type of transition a person does, if it's a snappy or a smooth, as long as the transition is done correctly and the end process after the transition is correct. It shouldn't really matter what that transition is like. In a vague essence, right? Because obviously you've got people's different judging styles, and this element called style is a thing, right? So like you've got that part too. I'll do this run here. I'll respond to your comments. Oh, we're gone off track badly. Oh my god. gonna pull off. I would agree, drivers generally being poor at judging. Yeah. Now, people who are teaching people to be a drifter, I don't know, would that be any benefit? Because teaching people how to drift versus judging an event is, or even teaching people how to drift and teaching and being a competitive drifter are two completely separate things. Like, we shouldn't be looking at drifting and competition drifting as the same thing, because it's actually completely separate. Like, the most difficult bit in learning how to drift is the learning process and consistency, right? That's probably the two hardest things, linking the track and consistency. Obviously, you can take that a step further by like, oh, I want to do backwards entries, I want to do, you know, manjis or whatever. That stuff, you know, you can add difficulty to it. But on a higher level, like at a basic level, drifting isn't that really difficult when you think about it. Or the techniques applied and stuff isn't that difficult. In competition drifting, you have to apply so many different techniques in a smaller space of time. And then you have like 3 freaking like assholes sitting in the judge stand, and you have to make those 3 guys happy. Or 3 guys or girls happy. And if you don't make them happy, it's like, well, you don't deserve to be there, kind of a thing. So it's like, you know, as a driver, you kind of have to figure out to change your driving style. You have to think ahead as a driver, figure out what those judges want, and just do exactly what they want to do. And that's the important bit. You decide for EDC this year, messing, petitioning would be great. Oh, that's awesome, Tafa. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it, dude. Should be fun. Talk about dampers, please. Dude, dampers are voodoo. Like, every time I go to a new track layout and we do some setup stuff, my opinion on dampers completely change. I don't actually have a consistent logic on dampers. Such up FD 2005 was pretty interesting. What year was that? Was that when? Was that the first year? Probably was, I'd say, wasn't it? Sorry guys, is the microphone a bit odd? Compact weighs 200 kilograms. Oh man, that makes a massive difference, especially with the M52. How many judges are Olympic level gymnasts? Probably none. And it's probably the same for boxers too, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with having an expert or an ex, you know, driver or something. You know, there's going to be drivers and ex gymnasts that are ex professionals or ex gold medalists or whatever, you know, but I don't think you need a panel solely just full of them. Like, I do think that real drivers generally overreact to how they see things. Dampers are like random sliders. Guys, can you see a cat? There goes the cat. What tire to weight are you running, Alan? It's 275s. Everyone runs 275s, so 1200 kilograms, I think. You should pay the judges when I do comps. That's what James Dean does. James pays all the judges. No, he doesn't. I'm only joking. I pay all the judges too. No, I don't. I don't pay anyone. I can't see how a judge could accept payment for something like that. It'd be so obvious. You'd have to be paid a shit ton of money too. And I'm sure there's people out there that has a shit ton of money that would probably spend to win a battle by paying, but it relies on the driver. Like, if the driver was that low that they pay people to get their win, they'd want to be a really good driver in the first place to guarantee it, because it's up to them too. And could you imagine paying a judge and you freaking spin out twice? Like, how freaking dumb would you be? Oh my god. You think it's going to be an RDS or FD? The car doesn't make a lot of sense. He has 3 cars and one of them is not being used, so I don't know. RDS or FD? I mean, you could kind of tell that car is not going to go to FD. Why do I think that? There's a reason for it. There was something that he did to the car. I know it probably is. Yeah. Like, I do know, guys, where that car is going. I'm just not going to say it, obviously, because. And I do know. I don't know what the car is going to look like, but I have a decent idea of what he's doing with it. So it should be quite interesting. Like, there is a championship out there that has an organization in it that brings in the best drivers into that championship. So if that makes any sense. Christopher Osberg definitely pays the judges. I doubt that, man. I simply don't see why why he would pay the judges. I don't see the logic in why a driver would do that. Could you imagine that backlash he would get from companies, his partners, especially NOS? Could you imagine that shit? Like, guy sponsored by a massive brand, NOS energy drink, which is owned by Monster, and he was caught bribing the judges so that he'd win battles and stuff. Oh, I don't know. I just can't see the logic in it. Obviously, people say, "Oh, money, blah 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 blah." But if he was caught paying the judges, he'd be fucked. He'd have no partners, and he'd be dead, or not dead, but yeah. I also don't get it too. The guy gets a load of hate already. So why would he put himself even into more hate potentially? Just doesn't make any sense. I met Chris as well before. He's a super chill dude. Tons keep lining me in most tracks. Any way to fix it? You could turn down the sunrise. I'm pretty sure in the settings, dude. It's a meme. I know it's a meme, Handball. Don't worry about it, dude. I just like, even when memes do kind of get put out there, I do kind of like to respond to them because I do think, I don't think Chris is doing anything intentionally as much as people kind of claim that he does do things intentionally. Odie Taffa donated. What series is it? Ray Guns with the follow. Mario with the follow. Hello, it's me, I'm Mario. Look, VDC, certain things are super nitpicked only exist because all of us are drivers. Take like us knowing I'm being from what has happened. The judge doesn't such an in-depth understanding of drifting wouldn't be able to make. I mean, the thing is, I think it's important to look at it from a spectator's point of view. That's kind of like my point with judging and stuff. That's why I don't 100% agree with the FD rulebook. I don't think there's any rulebook that's perfect. Like, let's be real. But the FD one, like, it just doesn't. As a spectator, I'm just lost. I just don't get it. You know, I don't. It's not as clear. Like some drift series out there design their rulebook just to keep the drivers happy. And then you've got Ireland and the UK that design their rulebook to keep the spectators happy. And just say to the drivers, look guys, this is how it is, and we'll explain it as best as we can to you if you have any questions. Now, what's easier? Is it easier to please 50 or 60 people? Or is it easier to please 4,000 or 5,000 people that have not as much knowledge? Do you get me? Like, it's like, yeah. Judges will be fucked. That's true. But that being said, you feel judges bias is a thing, a newer competition versus the old guard. Do I think it's a bias? Okay, I mean, the thing is, let's be real. We're all human, okay? So if a driver has a beef with a judge or causes shit to a judge, I mean, your intention is always going to, like, freaking keep a closer eye on him, right? Or if a driver does some dirty shit, like maybe he's known to do some weird stuff in the lead position, or is generally a dirty driver, you're going to pay more attention to him, right? Does that make sense? Of course you're going to do it as a human, because you want to make sure he's not going to do anything bad. So I do think there are drivers that bring it upon themselves, and there are other drivers that don't. The drivers that do bring it upon themselves, like, kind of get thrown in the water for it. They actually make it harder for themselves because they're doing stupid shit all the time. Judges should replace all their models with blocks and we'd have a pure white skin. What? Judges should just replace all their models with blocks and have a pure white skin. Problem solved. Oops, sorry, elements. Rust, swag, sweaty. Nope, they're dry as F. Dry AF. Guys, we got no freaking music again. Brilliant. Terrible chase run. NZ. I don't know, guys. I've quite a few opinions on judging and stuff. Obviously, I do have probably better understanding of what the judges expect and stuff, considering my dad is a judge. So I do understand a lot more, and that's probably helped me out a lot as well in my drifting mentality and knowing what the judges could expect and understanding when they say something what they actually mean. Because I am one of those people that have the experience of essentially being a judge. Right, I'm not actually a judge. I've only judged once in my life for a real competition, but I've always been around the judge since the day I was, since the day I can pretty much remember. So like, obviously that helps a lot with my mindset and understanding, essentially, I'm a driver that literally judges myself as I drive. Like as I do a run, I can tell like, the ballpark where it's going to be. I have a decent understanding. Yeah, exactly, Alexander. You kind of see their point. You kind of, the thing is, it doesn't matter if you disagree. Even if you say like, oh, you don't agree with what they say, if you think it's incorrect or you think it's wrong, you can still understand their logic. Again, people still don't really listen to them. And they still think they're wrong, right? Even though the logic that they used makes sense. And as long as it makes sense, you can't really complain. I'm sorry, like, but you can't. Or you can't say that they're bad judges if what they said matches up with what you see and it all makes sense in the end. I don't know why, but people kind of get this intention that just because, they made it a decision that they're still wrong, and it could still be wrong, maybe they looked into it the wrong way, but it's like, that's the logic they made. At least they have the balls to come out and say X, Y, and Z, this is what happened, and not just leave it on a unspoken word. You notice any toe differences? Yeah, there's a lot of toe probably makes a massive change. I'm on 0.1 and same speed as 0.6. I don't use 0.6 winters. I use way less than that. There is a massive difference in toe. I like at the start. Well, okay, it's less of a difference versus previous seasons. Previous seasons, if you had 0.6 toe, it was undrivable. Now 0.6 toe is a bit more drivable, but it's still tough. Still not a... Yeah. I don't know why that's true. Where's my music? Front toe 0.34. Yeah, no, I would agree with that noob shot. It's definitely more about control. You can use, like, you can reduce the toe and use yourself as a driver to gain more speed. Like, that's the thing. If you have the same speed at 0.1 as 0.6, you didn't think about it. Right, okay, if it's the same speed, what's actually happening? And if you can determine that the car is actually easy to drive at 0.1 with the same speed, I mean, I'm kind of answering your question there, right? Like, you're kind of like figuring out yourself. You use a lot of front toe? Hey Alan, should I get a Fanatec wheel or a Thrustmaster? It really depends on what you want to do, William. What do you have currently, like, put it this way, William. I like to look at it from the point of view, cost for performance. You get me? So if you have a Thrustmaster already, and or let's just say you have a Logitech, and you want to do competitions, maybe you might be better off getting a Thrustmaster or higher-end Thrustmaster, or maybe going with a Fanatec. Again, it depends on your budget. Should I get a Fanatec wheel? Oh yeah, I read that one already. Loads of compensations from setup. I use low rear rebound and it works perfect with low rear toe for you. Oh right, that's interesting. That's the thing with setup stuff, right? Like you like, let's say you could run that for this particular track, and then you go to another track and that shit doesn't work. I know, it's weird. It's weird with setup stuff, man. Very weird. G920. Okay. And what do you want to do? Do you want to do competition stuff, or just want something a bit better? That would probably help as well, right? How do I go back on it? Setup is always intimidating. Decided to test a bunch of combinations because I'm never sure if it's a bad setup or I'm just driving, or it's just driving mistakes. Different combinations. Combinations is probably a tricky one. Like, you're probably better off understanding, trying to define, okay, if this thing happens, it's related to this particular item. Obviously, figuring that out is very difficult. But driving mistakes or bad setup. Yeah, I think, but for VDC cars, for the most part, like, setup is not, the car's not that far off. Like, they're like 98% the way there. Does that make sense? And then you use the setup to get the last 1 or 2% out of it. You just want to have fun drifting in a setup. Yeah, dude, get a Thrustmaster, man. I think it's cheap and cheerful, you know. But it depends. If you have the money to buy Fanatec and you would like, if you think it would be good, obviously the Fanatec setups are better than the Thrustmaster. But like, if you're saying, oh my, this is my budget, and you don't want to go over that, then you have to, you know, kind of figure out, do you need that kind of top tier stuff? Like, I know people that upgrade from a Thrustmaster to a Fanatec. You get me? So, and they look at it as a very good upgrade, going from a Thrustmaster to a Fanatec. It doesn't matter which Fanatec, by the way. Any of them are better. So, like, you know, if you have the money to buy a Fanatec now, maybe just get the Fanatec, dude, and save yourself an upgrade in the future. VDC cars will always be a struggle when you're on G27. Yeah, you could reduce the steering rotation. That helps a lot of people out with that type of stuff. To be honest, I don't even think a setup. Yeah, so definitely nowadays, Winters, that is 100% correct, because we are severely limited by tire. Like, because tire makes up 95% of the grip of a drift car, right? Or even a car in general. Like, if you have a really good tire, that is like 90% of it, or 95% of it. And the last 5% in is car setup to get the remainder performance. But we're severely limited. If you think about it, right? So we all have the same data. Like, we have all the same data. We use the same tires. We're all in the same weight class and higher size. So literally, the amount that we have to gain advantage of each other is freaking minor. It's like 2%. So if everyone is on literally same stuff, and it's literally a one-make championship, it's like the smallest of things. For example, when you accelerate at a certain point could gain a massive advantage. Or a driving style at a specific track layout could gain you a massive advantage. It's just so minor now. So car setup isn't as important anymore. But to make yourself comfortable in car setup is even more important. Because it's you as a driver that makes up the difference. And to be honest, that's probably how it should be. Oh my god. Oopsie. Gaming, sorry, a cockpit would be definitely better, William. Nothing major at all. Yeah, you won't. But then again, you're on low rotation speed too, Winters. So, I mean, how I look at it is the higher tier quality steering wheel that you have, or the faster you transition, the less setup that's needed in reality, because like you don't need to put as much effort into making a car transition smoothly or something, because you're just going to make it do it anyway, or your steering wheel is just going to do it anyway. Like, to be honest, learning car setup on a high tier wheels seems to be a negative thing. Because you don't learn as much, right? Because you're not trying to make it work for what you have. You're trying to... yeah. How do I explain it? Emil, I have neck effect settings on my YouTube channel. Confirmed, pro sim drifting is paid to win. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, if you have, like, I would say, not, I suppose, upgrading to this wheel or getting this wheel has been a benefit. I mean, you could tell that it's a benefit. Like, look at the qualifying performances we've been having. We've been doing really good in qualifying. No, is that just due to the fact that I've improved as a driver, or is it maybe to do with equipment change? And the only thing that's really changed is the equipment, right? Now, I do think that Reese and I have put a lot of time into the car setup, and we're having it at a really good place right now, so that probably helps too. Alizi TV with the follow, Walton 5 with the follow. Thank you guys, welcome. What cockpit do I have? I have a custom one, William. It was made for me when I was like 12 years old, like fucking 12. What age am I? 24. Yeah, I've had it for 12 years. Good night, Anis. Good night, dude. See ya. Thank you for joining, man. Who are you kidding? You've always been top 5. In VDC, yes. But not so much in like DCGP or EDC. I've always struggled there. And I probably would do better now with this wheel. But would you not, okay, but Inzi, would you not think that my qualifying performances, while I've always been top 5, have improved quite a bit even recently again? Like, I feel like my qualifying performance has actually improved quite a bit since getting the wheel. Like, I know I've always been top 5, but even with the whole ordeal of like everyone nearly getting 90s now, it's still been working out quite... yeah. I don't know why as well, if anyone knows. Yes. Winters, that could just be the heat. Like my old Thrustmaster used to do that as well. After like maybe an hour or two of use, it would just like die off when the fans came on. So it was super inconsistent. Maybe that's what to do with it. Oh, use low FFP. Oh, right, okay. I'm not sure. Not sure. Here's a Lou with the follow. Thank you. You drove drastic when you switched to the 370Z. I think that was the year of having to change driving style. That 370Z didn't really drive that good on the way I used to drive with the S14, right? So that Z kind of forced me to drive that way. Plus, that first round of VDC, when people were getting knocked out for doing the old style of driving, made me change. So I actually changed my driving halfway during that round. I went with the Sim Magic. Yeah, I ended up winning it, man. I ended up winning for winning EDC. Hello, Motor Monkey. How are you? What wheel did I have before? I had a Thrustmaster T300. Does it feel warm and slightest? Alright, fair enough. Right, Radical. Radical, man. I can't flick initiation as quick as Tikon. He's like running 720, I think. He's so quick through there. Okay, I have to figure that shit out. How is he doing that? Try to bring Radical back, the one at me. Fancy new pedal cam? Yeah. I got a new face cam. So I just moved the old face cam down to the feet. That makes sense. Right guys, I'm kind of losing a bit of drivability front here. I'm trying to gain it back. Where's my mouse? What time is it? We're nearly going 3 hours. It's nearly 11:30. Gonna head off. Good night, dude. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. See you another time. How much more realistic? In terms of feel, like weight-wise, it's definitely nicer. Anything it probably transitions too quickly versus a real-life steering wheel. It's probably unrealistically good. Does that make sense? Like a T300 was just below what a real steering wheel would react. This kind of outperforms what a real car would react. Gone 11:30? Yeah, yeah. Ooh. 12:30 for you, Emil? To be honest, foot cam is better than the face cam. Yeah, I'm gonna probably get up a bit earlier tomorrow and do some proper runs, try and figure out some shit. 10:30? Oh, you're in Australia, Hambo. Yes, man. Or New Zealand, was it? Same place, right? It's the same, isn't it? Australia, New Zealand, same. Should never say that. Sorry, I'm sorry. You made me crash. 6:30 a.m. Where is that? You're not in the Middle East. You're further away. Where are you? Like Japan? Where are you? I will. 30 a.m. Oh my God, Matthew. Sorry, bud. Or will I have a sim magic? Indonesia. Ah, yes. I was like thinking it must be definitely not Middle East, right? Because like Middle East would be 4 hours ahead of me right now, so it'd be like 4 a.m. Yeah, it'd be 4 a.m. for those guys right now, or like half 3:30 a.m. I was like thinking, right, okay, if Hambo is in like Australia and it's 10:30 a.m. for him, what's the closest place to him? Like Japan? Which one's better, T300 TX? I heard the T300 is not reliable, is it? They're both the same. They're both kind of the same, to be honest, Benji. T300 and TX are actually technically the same steering wheel. They're just, one's made for Xbox, one's made for PlayStation, and both of them do PC. So. Emil, I reckon you're from Holland. Oh my God, that was a weird transition. Oh yeah, they're the two biggest differences. I mean, to be honest, you don't really need 1080 degrees with a T300. It's kind of pointless. We're Swedish. Ah, I should have guessed that when Enzi said Wheels, man. Oh yeah, man, I'm from Wales, man. Okay, I'm gonna show that was more Jamaican. My bad. What do I want to make a quick tweak. Why do I have got notified? Okay, what was I wanting to do? Guys, what was I wanting? Oh, I wanted to do a setup change. That was it. That's why I went into that camera. Okay, I wanted to increase this because I reckoned that being has messed up with some tanks. Emil. Emil. Set up the super secret squirrel business. Yes, sir, Hambo. On this particular car, yes. I mean, it's not that special. It's just what I don't want, like I don't necessarily mind sharing my setup, I suppose, per se. I think I'll openly talking about it within reason. It's just for this particular event, I know there's people watching that I compete against that would literally just copy and paste it. And it's like, I'm spending the time here to figure this shit out, you know, to get me, you know, the greatest opportunity that I possibly can to kind of continue winning events and stuff. And people will literally just lurk and like they'll see, oh, I just changed the ride height by 2mm, and they'll just literally copy and paste it. And that's not a bad thing, of course. Like if someone is silly enough to like release all of their secrets online and you guys can access to it, of course you're going to use that. I don't blame people from doing it. Obviously, I just rather keep it quiet. I mean, that's nothing new in motorsport. Very true. Very, very true. Did you ever tie her to your flag post though? Whoa, where is this going? Not actually, but sometime. Oh my god, where is that going, guys? These Swedes. Is that a T300? No, this is a Simagic. Oh my god, massive understeer. Oh, Swedish gibberish. I gotcha. Slipper flip. What do I say? Slap power Philip? Philip, I'll call you Philip. What's up? Thank you for the follow. Kmart Shopper 420. Thank you, man. Welcome, guys. Oh, there's Craig. Oh, that felt weird going over those curbs. Oh no. Where's Hatcher? Where's Steven, by the way? Tap. This. Yeah, that's what you get, Mr. Craig. Oh my god, the commentator of VDC. It's kind of nice. Yeah, it's quite sick, isn't it? Stevie busy doing skids, lads. It's your phone. He's retard. Wait, has he still? Dude, the way the RX-8 literally just like lifted off, like as if it was like Back to the Future, like. Oh my god! And it was like. As the rotary goes past. Where's he going? He doesn't need roads. Dude, that's literally rotaries for you. Doing donuts in the middle of the road. That's hilarious. Alright, here we go. Ready chat. Dirt dropping. Woo! 67. Speed limit is 64. I'm calling Chris. Okay, Enzy, do you know what annoyed me? Okay, do you know what annoyed me? Was the fact that they mentioned it was a 40 miles per hour speed limit. So I had to go off and figure out the translation myself, despite the fact that over half the grid is kilometers. Speeding on initiation, Mr. Revenge, yeah, true. What's your routine before you start a VDC comp? I get up at like 12 PM, so I sleep in. And I start probably practice at like 1 PM after like a lunch or something, and I just practice to like 4. And I just try to figure things out. Obviously, I get to a point of where I get sick of driving, because that happens. You get to a point of where you get sick of driving, and you're just better off like just fucking, nope, stopping there and yeah, doing whatever. imperial measurements. I know, right? Oh, despite the fact that I'm more used to miles per hour than kilometers. At least the UK kind of have it somewhat right, like, you know, the American unit, like the metrics. Ugh, yucky, yucky. After the events, you celebrate with chips. Oh my god, that was so cringy. Well, I explained to you guys what happened. I suppose you guys are probably interested, right? So like So okay, I was in the TeamSpeak chat. TeamSpeak, I can't even speak now. I'm getting tired. I was in the TeamSpeak chat with the VDC staff after the event, or like I was just in the TeamSpeak chat in general, the VDC TeamSpeak. And Craig said to me, he was like, "Oh, Alan, if you're ever in the chat, I might use you like for a video." I was like, "Yeah, that's fine, man. Whatever suits." Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's good. Oh, Gucci. Well, anyway, Mr. Chris decided, or not Chris, but Craig was the lead commentator. You know, decided to bring me in to the chat when I didn't have my headset on. Okay, so I did not have my headset on. I was not expecting this guy to say, "Yo, what's up?" So I was talking to my dad. He was like, "Yo, Alan, do you want some like chips or something or food?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll have chips." You know, not my fault. I mean, if I read his message before, yeah. Brazilian, hello Brazilian. How do I get a set up? You buy it on Steam. You're still there. Hello Evo, how are you? Do 540 run? No requests from you. Start your own stream if you want to do requests, Winters. OMG, oh my god. What am I missing? Matthew. Yeah. Right, I've subbed you. Do what I say. Hang on, does it actually say that you subbed? Go to Twitch chat. Oh, it says you're a 3-month subscriber, but you don't have the badge for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why you don't have the badge. Yo, what's up, Craig? Ready, sir? Oh, you're referencing. You're gonna reference about the. Oh, he's got the founder's badge. Is that better than the badge that I have created? Have I created a badge just for Winters for no reason? He's not gonna even use it. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, I was wondering the first. Ah, he got gifted. It overrides sub badges. That's ideal, isn't it? Yeah, but for you guys to keep that. See, okay, this is my logic on Twitch. I freaking have no idea. I just stream and I don't really worry about anything else. You get me? I'm like bad. I'm bad at Twitch. I have like a few extra Twitch emotes I can add and I haven't even freaking added them yet. I have to create them. We need channel points punishments. Channel points punishments. What do you mean? Channel points? Oh, you want to punish me by using your channels? Make a Chris one. That'd be funny. You renewed it because what the hell? Oh, thank you, Enzy. Make Chris. Oh, yeah. Although, you change the sub badge if they want. Oh, can they? Oh, they'll probably have the options, so do they? laughing at you. Call yourself an Alan fan? I'm fucking loading channels points, bro. I'll hide every message because I'm just jacked. Try talking to chat again when you're a real fan. Oh my god. Inzi, oh my, what the, dude. Inzi. Banned. Same, you got a load of channel points. Only flexing 100. Dude, I've been like, okay, when it comes to like channel points, I think I have like, over the last week, I've been watching a shit ton of No Pixel. You know, like, you know that stuff on GTA? The roleplay stuff? It's like super addicting. And I have like, on one channel, I think on Summit's channel, I have like 10k channel points. And like some other guys' channels, I have like upwards of 6,000 and, oh dude, I don't know. I'm stupid on all the channel points. I just leave it on in the background, you know? I don't like roleplay. So, Enzi, you got 9,000. You got 26,000, Alexander? Is that on this particular channel? $26.9k. Oh wow. Alana has kind of won with the channel points. Yeah, on this channel. Yeah, okay, I get what you mean. Sorry, I thought you meant on someone else's channel. What would you guys like to see? What would you like to use them on? Because I was like kind of, I was a bit after the whole channel points was integrated. I never really kind of understood them. You know, I was like a boomer when it came to Twitch first. I kind of understood some bits and pieces, and then they released channel points, and I kind of like had left watching Twitch for a while. So then I never really kind of got into it. Oops, whatever name's off, I'll turn them back on. You have like 80 on another streamer. You get multiplier when you're a sub, I think. Oh right, okay. Punishments. No lift run for 5k, 360 entry. Oh my god. Dude, I don't even think the chat program that I use actually shows it. Because you know the way I multi-stream, you know, across like 2 different platforms. Or 3. I don't know if it actually shows that stuff on it, which I'm not really sure. We'll have to test it out. Am I able to add them right now? Or do I think you'd have to restart the stream or something? I'd surely be able to add them right now, right? Maybe Alana could do it. Inverted steering wheel, oh my god. About chat? What are you on about? 15 minutes is harsh. Reverse steering for 15 minutes, 20k points, dude. 90-degree steering, 10k. How would that? I don't know. That's all inverted pedals. Oh, dude, that would be so bad. Imagine using your clutch pedal, which is super stiff, as your freaking gas pedal. Or do you mean inverted as in like I'd have to like keep my foot off the pedal to go full gas and just apply it down? I've done that before. Oh. Just need to mash the brake the whole time. Oh my god, that'd be the worst thing ever. I'd be like literally driving like this the whole time. 100% FFB. I don't think that would actually be that difficult on the steering wheel. Fuck about it. Upside down screen. I could probably do that. Oh, upside down screen actually might be complicated. And anyway, you guys wouldn't be able to prove that I was using upside down screen, surely, right? Because I could just like invert the screen on the stream and make myself look like a god. Oh my god, I just yeeted. I have a Simagic M10. Fanatec pedals, Thrustmaster shifter. Got a VR for your birthday? Nice! I'm sure someone will be able to help you out, man. If you want to join the Discord, I'm sure there's people there that might have experience with VRs, virtual realities. Turn negative camera to positive. Oh yeah, we could do a setup challenge. Or like a 0% boost challenge or something. But see, the thing is, it'd be better if you could do it like so that it'd be generic. So if I was to do a different game, that wouldn't be affected. 50k channel points, ban Gudo. and then to unban him requires 1k points. Or like 1k points to ban Gudo and 50k points to unban him. F1 rim challenge. I don't have an F1 rim though, unfortunately. I need to buy one. That'd be sick. As a mod, you can access the request queue, but you can't edit the rewards. Ah, yeah, that's fair enough. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I can do, maybe you have to be a partner to do this, but you could probably do the betting, right? People can bet their channel points. No handbrake for 5 minutes. But a 2x4 and a quick release, and then use that as a challenge. Oh, dude, could you imagine that? It'd be like a fucking saw. It'd be like an aeroplane, propeller blade. Dude, with my real head motion, I lose complete track of where I am when I go into that outer zone. It's fucking hard. Stream Elements thing. Yeah, I have Stream Elements. I could probably freaking... Oh, hello, Cass. What's up, bud? No problem. 80 field of view. Dude, I legit think the meta is to use static cam with a high field of view. I do think that is the better way of doing things. But I do think it kind of gives you guys bad kind of encourages you to do kind of bad initiations. Chasing, that is, or not encouraged initiations. That was weird how the car carried angle there. Anyway. Good night, William. Thank you for joining, man. Feel like if RH gives you transfer. Yeah, but I feel like with real head motion or like neck effects as I use, like I use the edges of my screen as like a reference point, and because it's always moving, my reference point kind of changes. But it could be true that I just might be driving too hard. Maybe that's why I feel like I have less control. Does that make sense? 3 hours and 20 minutes. Guys, I'm going to be logging off very shortly. Been on this for a little bit too long. Longer than what I expected. Look at the small driver in that car. We'd see spider. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Power! No, I don't believe so, Sebastian. No, I don't think so. I don't think it is. None of these cards will be public, Sebastian, you might see in the server. No, I don't know. There's no one else in the server, only us two, so yeah. These two cards wouldn't be public. Good night, Winters. Alright, man. All the best, dude. You're going to stay up before 12? What? You haven't gone to bed yet? What? Sounds good. Dude, I think the sound might be private as well. I think you can purchase the sound, though. I don't know. I'm not really sure the ins and outs of everyone's mod, unfortunately. Right, go. Here we go. Fuck's sake, I don't know, man. I don't know if I like the last transition of this track. Apart from that, all the VDC cars are private. Yeah, pretty much most of them. 98% of them. Good, thanks, Craig. See you tomorrow, man. Sound is $40 from Kawa. Good night, Emil. Hello, Sideways. I suppose it's morning for you, and it probably will be morning for me in about 3 minutes' time. Dude, that line works so much better, but it feels a bit wrong. Okay, I'm gonna make a few more tweaks, folks, and then I'm gonna log off, I think. You're in Australia. But let me guess. It is... Okay, it depends on where you are in Australia. I'm gonna guess it's nearly... Oh, fuck. 11 AM? 11 AM for you? I'm gonna guess what time it is, and that's the time I guess. 9:58. Okay, I was completely wrong. The only reason why I guessed that time, right? The only reason why I guessed that time was that there was another Australian in the chat earlier who said 10:30 AM, and that was like half a half an hour ago. Fun part of being a mod I didn't know existed. The creator dashboard. Oh, well done. Clap, golf clap in chat for a lap. 3 to 4 hour differences? Oh, 3 to 4 time zones. Yeah, I think so, isn't it? It's like quite a big difference. This is weird. You can start an ad. Yeah, start for 15 ads there, and we'll get us lots of money. Force all the 67 people, or not even 60 people, what, 30 people watching us right now on Twitch to watch an ad. And Raid stop a stream. Yeah, I think it just transfers all of you guys onto another stream, right? And I doubt there's anyone on. But the fact that you guys can, that Atlanta can do a raid saves me a lot of hassle. Raid. That's interesting. Made a little discovery there. Let's try something else there. I like it when my mind thinks. Feel fabulous. This song is really like fucking. What you doing, mate? Mate, next song, mate. I'm on WiseFab TSC, or sorry, Drifts. Yeah, I'm on WiseFab. So like the difference between the two styles, you've got like B-Knuckle, which is like a low trail, high caster, And then you got like WiseFab, which is high trail, low caster. And WiseFab generally suits this type of style of competition, right? Reason being is you just get a smoother steering and it's kind of more progressive. Whereas the B-knuckle or like a higher caster setup generally snaps a bit more, so it's a bit more be more committed and more, yeah, on point. I think there might be a few people on the B-knuckle. There might be a few. I don't know how many though. I thought I seen Adriel said he was on it. Adriel Machado. But I'm not 100% sure. Oh, we're gone off the track again. Typical! Okay, one last run, guys. I'm gonna bounce off. I made a setup change there. I was quite happy with it. Might miss it again tomorrow in the morning. Looks funny? Oh, funny. Yeah, it does a tiny bit. I wonder has he not updated the scrub radius idea? But then it depends. He probably had to do a lot of scrub on it to kind of get it to work. There's a 1.5. That was pretty good, right? That was a very good run. Okay, well, actually, okay. I know I said last run, but I want to try something quickly, very, very quickly. I don't think it's gonna work though, or it might work, but it probably won't be beneficial as I thought. Good night, Kamzo. Thank you, man. See you later, dude. I haven't driven the B-knuckle in ages, but then out of the box, okay, so like the WiseFab stuff, I have a better understanding of how to set up, right? Because I've had just more experience with it. So out of the box, I was able to kind of figure out and stuff. But B-knuckle stuff, I was gonna have to put a lot more time into it, and I just thought it would be way safer just to run, you know, what kind of worked before for people, than to be changing stuff, you know. Well, thanks, Lana, for the shout out with the socials. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, you can check us out on Twitch. We're watching there, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. We're on all of them, so you can keep up to date with what we do. And yeah, as I kind of do my final few runs here, we will be back again next week. Of others. We'll be back again next week for streams Wednesday and Friday. That's when we stream. Video creation content days get released on the good old Tuesday, Thursday. So there's the 4 days that we do stuff. Obviously, give us a check out. Give us a sub on YouTube. Give us a follow on the Twitch. Just give us a follow everywhere. Why not? Just do it. It's a good idea. What options do we have, Valana? Chat, who do you think we should raid? Preferably AC people. People that actually drift on AC. How many people do we have on Twitch right now? Shit, what was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. Okay, guys, well, so that I don't forget. Because I forget. Actually, it's probably not a good idea with the camera stuff. Good night, Emil. Thank you for joining, man. Risky with the follow. Hello, Risky. V8 Skids as well with the follow. Welcome, guys. Fortunately, you're just joining us when we're logging off. Unless you were watching whole stream. If that's the case, then hello. Okay, guys. So yeah, like I said, we'll be back again next week. Give us a follow if you haven't already. Adam with the follow. Thank you, Adam. That guy's muted. Fine. Since we have on I wanna see if I can like raid someone that I actually know instead of some random person. Unfortunately, none of the guys that I know are on. Oh. Okay. Guys, I think I'm just gonna end it, to be honest. I would rather raid someone that I'm actually good buddies with. And no one's on. Not even Live Fast. No, Live Fast, no. Anyway, doesn't matter. Guys, we will log off. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I hope you guys all had a good night, and hope you guys had a good week. Hope you guys had a good weekend as well. Wish us the best of luck tomorrow in VDC. We've got to push hard, make sure we get our good number of how do I say it? Like good number of freaking, you know. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back again next week. And yeah, we'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers and good night. Peace. Oh, I'm